Yeah. 1, 2, baby. You definitely know what this is. The #1 social media podcast in the nation. Movement Underground 9.0, the Hip Hop Church.
That's it. Sundays, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Thursday, 6:30 Central Standard Time.
All opinions expressed by the program participants are solely their current opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Dr. Tony Whitley Jr., Latesha Whitley, the Movement Underground 9.0, their respective parent companies or affiliates, or the companies with which the program participants are affiliated, and may not have been previously disseminated by them.
Movement Underground 9.0 is a movement that's bringing people from religious bondage to relational freedom, and 9 is the number of manifestation. Hip Hop Church.
Praise God.
Yeah. This is for the underground faithful. We've only come this far because of you, therefore we grateful. Catch us every Sunday, 10 a.m. We barely missing. Thursdays at 6:30, straight P. No mix,
Something
Dr. Tony Whitley Jr.
Something
The underground team and amazing guests from all across the world via live stream. This is not your ordinary. We vibe with the people. That's because we're of the people, and why we ride with the people. Yes, listen every week and come along for the journey. Judgments left at the door along with your worries. Look, this is meant to be. I know you see the chemistry. Blessed by the Most High, it's just a different ministry. Come as you are, with a local or from afar. Regardless of any odds, we're better off with God. Part of my matters, y'all. Welcome to the show. You're rocking with the Movement Underground 9.0. Let's go.
You're angry, but sin not.
Get angry, but sin not.
And it was my thing. Holy Spirit brought it back to my remembrance.
Just like
Because
that.
you could get mad.
All right, good people. Y'all know what time it is. Movement Underground 9.0. Sunday edition. I don't know what's going on with them cameras shaking like that. Real people talking to real God, having Hip Hop Church. It is your favorite preacher and your favorite DJ, Dr. Tony Whitley Jr. Team Underground, Lady T, Speak Easy, Sheila and Nancy. Lady T, let's get her, baby. Hey. Just because our mentors did, we've been clowning them, we've been turn them loose in a minute. Well, y'all know what it is, y'all. The #1 social media podcast in the nation. We are the Movement Underground 9.0. It is the Sunday edition. Y'all know what we need y'all to do. Come on, share it once, share it twice, share it 3 times. Tag names in the comments as we endeavor to continue to be the #1 social media podcast in the nation. The conclusion of the matter starts right now, y'all. We had a great Thursday show, but we got a killer show on this evening. My mentors is in the building. I shouldn't just be greedy like that to say my mentors. Our mentors is in the building. Pastor Dr. Terrence Moore and Pastor Dr. Cheryl Moore are in the studio with us. In the StreamYard studio, we got OG Williams, Mr. Church, and get that bread, get fed, Minister Sheila Walker. All right, y'all, bring them on in, Sheila.
Come in, Bobby.
Come in, right. Yeah.
We got to shine. It's 5 o'clock. How we rock? We got our mentors on the show. We go show you how we rock on the block, y'all. Get it right. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Man, I'm on 10 on these doggone Sour Patch production. You ready, Sheila? Who's with us this evening on the Underground 9.0? Let's get it. Mother Lifter, welcome to the 9.0. Let's go. Lady T in the place to be. Hey,
Nobody want to mess with me on the G. That's God.
What's wrong with you? There go my man, Speak Easy, y'all. He said it backwards. I'll be having a hard time finding you on Facebook sometimes. There go my mentor, y'all. He's right here. The heat is on. Everybody coming in. This is great. And they're going to get their bread, get fed. I'm ready, Minister Walker. I'm definitely ready. And then we got Rizzo Law. What's going on, fam? Good to see you over here this evening. And Big Brother Bobby Holmes, always faithful to Underground.
He's locking in
the building. Jacksonville, Florida. Bet is in the house. And I'm going to let them keep coming in because at some point I got to get the show started because I know once I come off this microphone, I might not never get it back tonight.
Lord,
it's that kind of night, y'all.
It's all right.
Listen, but let me kind of keep this as long as I can. Listen, I need y'all to do something for me. I need y'all to register for the podcast. It's real easy to do. Go ahead and give me a heart blast, a care blast, a like blast, whatever you want to do when you come in, and then just say good evening, good morning. It's all about engagements. So go ahead and blast us so you can register, for the podcast and do what we do here on the Movement Underground 9.0. As always, guys, it is a privilege for us to start our podcast the same way we do every podcast, and that's the privilege to be able to pray for you here on the Movement Underground 9.0. So what I need you to do, come on, get your name in the comments, get your prayer requests in the comments, but most importantly to us, because we're about encouragement, go ahead, whoever God puts on your heart to encourage in the comments as we get ready for the underground intercession. Come on, y'all, let's get it. Okay, Lady T, don't play with me. Hey, Underground Intercession is brought to you by Bread of Life Ministries with Minister Sheila Walker. Just like you need nourishment for your body, you need to feed your total being with the Word of God. God will give you exactly what you need for the fulfillment of your spirit, soul, and body with the Bread of Life podcast. Connect with Minister Sheila Walker live on Fridays, 12 noon Central Standard Time, Facebook and YouTube. Get that bread.
And y'all need to get fed. Yeah. That's it. Get fed on that Friday.
And fishes and loaves and all that other good stuff.
It.
All right, Lady T, let's go around. What's your prayer request tonight?
Hey, I'm praying for you and your healing.
Thank you, baby. It's coming too. That healing is coming real good. It's coming real good. I'm just acting like I got a pimp walk like right now. That's all I'm doing. It's just limping, but it's a good one. I'm healing. Thank you for that. Her name is Dr. Cheryl Moore, y'all, the mentor to myself, Lady T, and the Movement Underground family. What is your prayer request tonight, fam?
I'm going to ask for prayer for my mother-in-law, Terrence's mom. He actually is flying out tomorrow. She has to have heart surgery.
Yes, ma'am.
Urgent on Tuesday morning. So we're sending up prayers for Viola.
Okay. Everybody stop what y'all doing right now. Say her name again.
Viola Elizabeth.
So
Moore.
we said Mama Viola. Put some love and some hearts in the comments and said, listen, healing is the children's bread, and we just gonna send it out in advance. She got favor with the doctors, the nurses, anything that touch her body is gonna be anointed, and we're gonna get a great report. And when he called his wife, and then she gonna call us and text us, say everything went good and it went wonderful. I'm already praying, y'all, but I'm just getting requests right now. His name, I'm prophesying, Dr. Moore. Dr. T.
My mom and as Cheryl said, and my siblings.
Yeah, peace to the whole family right now, man. That's good. What's going on, Speakeasy?
What's up, man?
Always good to have you in here, brother.
Yes, sir.
We need prayer before we go into your segment.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I know you're gonna bring it. What's your prayer request today, man?
Patience, man. I'm a little bit more impatient than I like to admit.
Okay. Here come a comment drop. Everybody put this in the comments. You must be married to patience.
Absolutely.
You got to be married to patience. You got to marry patience. You got to spend a lot of time with patience. All right, going in the StreamYard studio. The sponsor this segment by her, y'all. Y'all can check her out on Fridays, 12 noon Central Standard Time on the Bread of Life Facebook and YouTube page. Her name is Minister Sheila Walker. What is your prayer request tonight, fam?
I'm praying for both sides of my family. We have 2 funerals, one Thursday and one Friday. So praying for all of my family members because we all need it right now.
Grace to grieve in Jesus' name for you and your entire family. His name is O.G. Williams, y'all, national recording artist. Sir, what is your prayer request tonight? What's your prayer request tonight?
Well, I just had a little friend from the neighborhood. His father just passed, man. So shouts out to the Jackson family. You know, y'all have my prayers and my condolences.
Thank you for that, sir. And thank you for trusting us with that. And this is my spiritual son, y'all. Jacksonville is in the house, y'all. Mr. Church, what is your prayer request tonight, fam?
What's going on, Pops? I'm still praying for that million, but I also want to pray for strength.
Pray for strength and that million. That's good, man. All right, y'all. Y'all know what we need y'all to do. Y'all got those requests in there. We're going to get to lift it up. Listen, please listen to me because we don't want you to walk in no kind of offense. If your name does not hit the screen, don't worry about it. Myself, Lady T, we go over every podcast. We honor every prayer request that comes on here. So if your name don't hit the screen, know that we praying for you in Jesus' name. Let's get ready to pray.
And blame Sheila because she got the comment.
Blame somebody. Come on, let's pray, y'all. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank and bless you on this evening, God. We thank you for your goodness, your grace, God, your peace, God, which surpasses all understanding, your joy, God, which is our strength, God. But most importantly, God, we thank you for your love. You see every comment, you see every name, you see every challenge, you see every concern, God. And we know, God, as we decree it even now, God, that nothing is too hard for you, God. So give us peace. Give us joy, give us strength, God. Where healing needs to take place, God, you do it right now in Jesus' name. We're praying for our dear mother, God, that the surgery, God, will go wonderful, God. But even in advance, God, begin to move on her behalf in Jesus' name for Minister Walker and her family, God, as they go through their grieving process. And God, every request, God, we just thank that you honor it right now in Jesus' name. It goes without saying how much we love you, how much we appreciate and adore you. And we give all of these prayers and we lift them up to you now in your mighty Son and precious Jesus' name we pray. Let somebody say amen.
Amen.
Amen. Hey, y'all coming on here. We thank y'all for putting those requests in there and trusting us. What's going on, Pastor Robinson? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. These numbers are going up wonderful. Thank y'all so much for coming on. This is good stuff, y'all. We got a good podcast already. Y'all see what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing, don't you, Lady T?
Getting ready.
I'm getting everything set up so I can just get out the way. I told somebody on the phone today, all I got to do is just pull a pin out the grenade and just throw it out here today. And then this is going to blow up.
That's what kind of ministry we got today. Grenade.
And listen, I already got, Lady T got a whole supply of Sour Patches over here. So I'm just gonna say eat Sour Patches today, y'all. I'm finna just eat Sour Patches today. All right, y'all, let's get ready to do it. Where are we at? This is time for a dope moment with Speak Easy.
I believe so. The moment is now.
All right, y'all, let's get ready to do it. It is now time for a dope moment with Speak Easy. Let's get it.
Peace and love. You are now listening to a dope moment with Speak Easy, sponsored by Dope Public Health Podcast. Check us out on all streaming platforms. Peace.
You just can't help yourself here. Can't help yourself there. That's in the car rolling with your boo right there. That's that music right there. What's the subject matter today, Speak Easy?
So oftentimes we go round robin and you say what's your prayer request, and I usually say discipline.
Okay.
So like I was like, well, what do we ever really talk about? Like we almost act like there's a universal definition to things.
Okay, come on.
So like,
let me sit back.
Like so I'll start like my baseline definition for discipline is like having that self-efficacy to kind of be consistent at something.
Okay.
So now you can put that to anything you want.
Yeah.
So my thing today, I guess offering is just to kind of understand that if that's something you're choosing to go down, and I'm holding the mirror up to myself.
Okay.
You have to understand that sometimes discipline isn't fun.
Yeah.
It is not cute. It ain't sexy. It is like, it's like if you have your eyes on this end goal of yours, or even if that goal is to make it through the day, you require that discipline. So it's like, just be mindful, especially in this social media era that we live in, which is why today I said patient.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we believe, well, I'm grinding and it should come. Like it should just because no.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you have the discipline to keep going if it doesn't? Because you've already predetermined something where, especially this is a great place to be. You can't predetermine nothing. It ain't on you.
No, here we go. So can I add some sauce to it and add sauce? So let's do this.
You add the sauce and then we pass it around.
We passing it around. Pass your kind of glory. So now with that being said, one thing that we've been doing, we started a new podcast in the mornings at 9:00. It's called Good Morning, Good People with Dr. Tony Whitley Jr. and Lady T. And the 3 T's we go by on that show is we're trying to teach, we're trying to train, and be transparent. So with that, I want to take the transparent part right now, because I think if we, as people that's trying to be disciplined, and you really going somewhere spiritual, because the root word for disciple is discipline. And a lot of Christians call themselves disciples, but there's no discipline nowhere in their lives. So let's be transparent, and let's pass around and say, what is that core thing that you need to be more disciplined in your life that you're not being disciplined in? And I'm talking to the group now. So now, before we get ready to just conjure it up, Lady T, you ain't even put your Baptist finger up, but you gave me that look like I look. Especially looking like you ready and you love me. Yeah. So let's start right here in the studio. What is the one thing that you think you need to be more disciplined in that you're not?
The way that I eat.
Okay.
Lately, I've been changing and curving. I went on a no meat first it's supposed to be 1 day, then I turned to 7 days, then I tried to eat meat and it made me sick. So now I'm just going to fish and shrimp.
Okay.
When I choose to eat it.
Okay.
And so I've been off of sodas for a month. It'll be 2 months on the 8th of August.
Yeah, you've been killing with them
Sweets,
sodas.
like I'm just narrowing down like stuff that I know that is not healthy for me, not good, because I want something, but I have to discipline myself to get there.
Okay, so to be all the way transparent, what you trying to get to? What you trying to do?
I'm just trying to be healthier and not have to suck in on certain spots and pictures and be like this and stuff.
Right.
I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I want to put my clothes on, and I only want to put them down because I got junk in my trunk, not because my stomach can come down. I'm being real.
Yeah.
I don't want to be doing all this.
Yeah.
I don't want to not feel comfortable when I put my clothes on. And every day in my mind I work out, but lately I've been. I do.
That's where it started. That's where it started.
Yeah.
But now I am activating some of the things that I can control.
That's good.
The way I eat those sodas. I went from not eating sweets to do granola.
Yeah.
I didn't change it a drastic. I just made it a little bit healthier for me. I didn't eat what I don't eat. I don't eat Brussels sprouts. I'm not eating Brussels sprouts. I don't care what you do. It's just certain stuff. I'm not on top of my health conditions that I also need to discipline myself so that I can be healthier.
So with that, and we'll add another layer to it. And I'm gonna go in the StreamYard studio, then I'll come back in here. Is the issue with the definition that you brought up, Monte, about the mindset of discipline? Is one of the problems is that when we decide and change something, we just go extreme with it and not being realistic with the pace that we need to go sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. And then when you think about, like how a lot of fitness people use the stages of change model type of thing, and a lot of times people are stuck in pre-contemplation. Like you said, I'll be thinking about working out. So like that's the contemplation phase, which is the next phase. So I think a lot of times it's just tough. The reality is, it's tough to do anything over and over
and be consistent. Absolutely. This is good dialogue.
So,
I like this.
And I think that's the part that we gotta really focus on is it's not gonna always be flashy.
Yeah.
It ain't always worth a Instagram or Facebook.
Oh, you shouldn't say that. Why you say that?
The good one, it ain't gonna always taste good, y'all. I have learned in that week that I was eating for nourishment. I was not eating for taste. I was not eating for comfort. I was eating for energy.
Yeah.
I was eating to make it.
Yeah.
And so we gotta understand, even with that, it don't always taste good either.
Right. Yeah, we didn't condition ourselves to eat for entertainment now. We don't eat for fuel no more.
And I was just about to say, I'll piggyback off of Lady T, and then you can throw it in the studio, because I think the area of discipline for me is to really change my relationship with food, because we come from our ancestry where it's food is fuel.
Yeah.
But if my wife wants to go on date night, we ain't eating for fuel.
No.
We eat for fun.
You know what I'm saying?
So
to find that real balance where it's like, okay, food is fuel, but sometimes we're going to enjoy ourselves, because nothing is, you don't have to be on one end.
Moderation. Moderation is good too.
We even call it a cheat day. How come we can't call it a fun day, a relaxed day, a break day?
Yeah.
You gotta cheat. Why we gotta be cheating? We announcing it. It's not cheating.
Some people call it a rest day though. Some people call it a rest day. So it's like, I'm a rest, and then I'm also gonna my diet will be relaxed.
That's it.
I'll be doing good until I get that one piece of cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory.
And after that, it's like, why may as well do another one? Like,
it leads to another problem, brother. I'm gonna just tell you. StreamYard Studio, Sheila, what is the one thing that you need to be more disciplined in?
Exercising more.
We're passing it now because we didn't talk too much. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, because I want to hear what the more is. You said exercising?
Yeah. Mine's is exercising more, because I found out, and I control what I put in my body. I don't eat a lot of sugar. I don't eat a lot of pork. No, I'm not Muslim. But high blood pressure runs in my family. So I want to make sure I control the amount of salt that goes into my body. So I did do that. However, I have to discipline myself to make sure I do at least 10,000 steps a day. And that'll make a difference.
There you go.
In my body. I'm not trying to be the size I was when I was 18 or 19. Like Lady T said, I just want to be comfortable. And that's it. I'm not trying to
forget that. I'm trying to make the league still. Forget that. I'm working.
Listen, my mama taught me. Mama taught me how to be sexy.
I'm still dreaming. Shit. I'm trying to make the league. I'm gonna get out and do 100 push-ups right now.
More power to you, Pastor. I'm not doing it.
Right?
Nah, bro.
I really agree with y'all. I'm not trying to make it. Let's stay in the StreamYard Studio. Church, what's the one thing you need to be more disciplined in?
So this is another good point by Speak Easy. So my thing is, I'm up at 5 in the morning every morning, and I just go, and I don't stop till like 11 o'clock sometimes. Wow. And it's like I go to sleep, repeat, get up, repeat, right? So I've been saying no to stuff, being more disciplined and saying no to stuff so that I can find me some still away time to just sit still and really just think and process some stuff instead of always just go.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Thank you for sharing.
OG Williams, what you need to be more disciplined in, man?
I'm gonna have to agree with the ones that talked about the food, man. I have a real bad eating habit. You know, when you can afford to eat what you want to eat, you tend to just do just that. You know, I eat for taste, man. I don't have no discipline, so I would love to be a little more health conscious, and you know, I've been looking on YouTube at the different little vegetables and stuff that I should be eating, like fruits and pineapples and cucumbers and stuff. So I wish I was a little more disciplined on that and could stop eating, you know, just for the taste of it and start eating for health reasons and, you know, energy reasons and, you know, taking vitamins. I take vitamins and all that, but I still go get a baked potato and some ribs, you know.
Yeah. I'm glad we being transparent. That's good.
That's real. I took my vitamins. I did my part.
Listen,
we gonna go let's go with Dr. Terrence Moore first. What you need to be more disciplined in, sir?
Let's
See what happened was.
Come on.
Look here, I blame my ADD on all my undisciplinedness.
So what you need to do though? Which one you really struggling with?
Drinking water consistently.
Let me tell you what your thing is.
Drinking water
She finna buy me this right here, T. She finna buy me that.
Look here, let me tell you. Look here, I done bought the big thing.
that's not encouraging.
I done did the small. It's just hard for me to really just drink that water, especially when I get started. When I get started with work, I get so focused.
And
sometimes I don't even eat. And Cheryl's telling me, Terrence, you gotta eat. I even put my alarm on. I ignore the alarm to drink water, and it just keeps on going.
So you like the dude that the smoke detector be going off, and they just numb to it now, huh?
Yeah, it's like up. Okay, well, it's gonna burn down, but you know, I got work to do.
Right.
I told him, I said, this may sound funny, but because I only drink when I'm thirsty, and that's far from few, I said, how do I train myself to drink this? I even asked my brother, like, do I go two sips an hour, 3 sips? But when I finally put myself to do it, is 4 gulps an hour.
And then let me see your thing. This is what I like about this one though, T. And I think this is important. Mentally, I know, but when you take 3 gulps, it gives you.
I'm talking about just
accomplish something. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, though.
But he told me this. I said, first of all, what I'm drinking water for? Because you know, you be doing stuff. I said, why am I drinking water? Like, tell me, I love to know what I'm doing it for. And he was like, most people do this that have an issue with eating and it helps them. I said, I don't have that issue. Then he said, just drink when you're thirsty. You drink a little bit more, keep it with you, put it in I put it in the cup in the water. I mean, I put it in the car with me. As soon as I get in the car, I take a sip. When I get out, I take a sip. And it's just I know I'm trying to train my body, but now everywhere I go,
when you're not disciplined, I mean, this is my thing. Now, if it was chocolate, you ain't got no problem.
See, and I can be like you. I don't like
that. There's a good book like Water for Chocolate.
But it's like, you know, I know that it is good for my body. I know it's needed. You know, your body's like about 75-80% water.
Your joints and everything will feel better.
If I'm sleepy, I know I didn't drink enough water. If I'm tired, if I know I didn't drink enough water. If I'm hungry, I know that I didn't drink enough water. So I know the whys. I know the ins and outs. Do it. But that ADD be kicking in. So, you know, so that's why, you know,
that's another one people don't think.
When he came in, he said, I want both. He said, I'm gonna need 2 of these.
People, when your heart flutter,
that's real.
That's a lack of water. Your heart is working. Some people be like, oh my God, you know that right there. Some people don't even understand that. I had that issue. My doctor said, you're not drinking enough water. I'm like, because it's feeling like it's about to stop. Like
my light dimming. What
is going on? Like,
you know, like that a lot when you first met me.
I ignored it for a while. Then I asked them.
Your was fluttering all the time.
Oh my God. Okay, Dr. Cheryl Moore. What you need to be.
She took the mic from you, bro.
What they say, how nice. Now you want to shoot me in the pinky toe.
No, that's not talking about she need more water. No, you just need more Tony Whitley jelly. That's check out, girl. Check out. Dr. Cheryl Moore.
So
what you ain't disciplined in, you need to be better at.
Going back to his earlier comment about relationship with food.
Okay.
For me, I've been on a journey for the last maybe 2 months for more intuitive eating that really connects all of me, that I could hear God and hear their spirit clearly, discerning, being prophetic, but I would not hear and honor my own body's needs.
Here you go.
That became submissive to every diet, every regimen, every prescription. My weight has gone down. We're into yoga. We're into working out naturally, just because I stopped and started honoring what my body wanted to do and respect and regard the needs.
That's
and so
good.
For me, the restrictions of food actually caused the temptation. So making stopping all these boundaries, not that it's not hypertension. Yes, I take my pills. Yes, I take my vitamins. Yes, I monitor my, staying away from salt, but to enjoy my journey and my relationship with food, to say a way I relate to the Lord.
Yeah.
And that this is his body. If I say that this is the temple of the Holy Spirit,
you got to treat it as such.
then I need to stop ignoring the needs of what it is, that it is truly a living organism. What does it need? And for me, yes, I've always been big on water, but I put the lemon in the cucumber, and sometimes I switch it up and put fresh berries in it. And I have my motivational water that goes with me every day.
Okay.
But it's so natural. I fill it up about another half because it's so natural.
Yeah, now you've been doing it.
Because I'm hearing and I'm listening and I'm learning, and I'm not that hungry. I do see it. Like, we haven't eaten fried foods in 2 months.
In a while, yeah.
And
that's good.
So
this is helping people
naturally through. My physician said, I want you to read this book, Intuitive Eating. And it really clicked with me because I'm prophetic. Like, I need to hear God. I need to. I'm not honoring my body. I'm not honoring that you need to get up at this time, that you want to work out. When I started moving, it started dropping. I had an addiction to the scale. I had an addiction to Weight Watchers apps, and it was the new diet.
Girl, like all these subscriptions.
But it's certain addictions for societal acceptance.
Yes.
That's real. And but that I'm rejecting my culture. I'm rejecting the strong, powerful Black woman, that I need something a little different than what was written by this white group.
Fake BMI.
BMI and all that.
That's genetics.
What you just said.
That's genetics.
Hold on one minute. One minute. Y'all see what I'm doing?
Set that bomb.
All I got to do is sit back and eat salad.
And on top of it, I guess what? A lot of times, how many podcasts that you can hear a whole bunch of Black folks talking about health?
Right.
So, I mean, I just thank you for the platform, because it allows us to have these open, honest, safe conversations. Yeah. And then we go back and then we just tweak what we're working on and we continue on our journey. So, this is what it's about.
Holiness deals with all of me. I'm not leaving nothing at the door. I'm not taking nothing off. Right. It's all of me. Hey. Holy means all of me. It means my mind, my body, my soul, my thoughts, my ideas, all of it. It's not scripted to scriptures that come in the context of being controversial because of starving theologians.
Wow. She ain't playing.
Holy is holy.
Yeah. I can't even find a button push. But that's what I'm saying. Listen, awesome. Put this in the comments. And first of all, thank everybody on the panel. Thank y'all for y'all responses and being transparent. Put this in the comments. I want y'all to put this in the comments. 30 days is a habit, 60 days is habitual, and 90 days it will become a lifestyle. If you can do anything for 90 days straight, and that's the challenge, getting to that 90, you can become a habit in 30 days, but now it's got to be habitual. And that's what she said. Now my water thing just fill up, because now it's just a part of my lifestyle now.
Yeah.
But you got to be mindful with telling people about the 30-day. Because psychologically, sometimes we'll go, okay, well, I made it 30 days, but without changing the mindset.
That's the kickback. Yep.
The mindset has to change within those 30 days.
Absolutely.
Because I can do all kind of things for 30 days and go and say, oh, I made it, but I didn't change my inner man.
And I'm gonna celebrate, right?
And that's all it comes. And then after the 35th day, then you go right back to it, because the inner man didn't change. The mindset didn't change nothing.
Yeah, you teach.
And it is the complete person. It's easy for us to deal with the outer person, but when it's it's time to deal with the inner person, the root of the issue of why you eating a whole lot, why you have addictions, and why you are in bad relationships. When it comes to those things, then that's when we really want to puff pass.
Part of that is because of what you're saying about I like the 30, 60, 90. I'm gonna come on the other direction.
Come
Love
on.
you.
I know.
No,
Come
he
on,
was coming with me too, though.
Bring it.
I thought he was agreeing with me. He said, yeah, but go ahead. I love how they do that thing, though. Y'all do y'all
I
thing.
love the 30, 60, 90 for a kickstart.
Yeah.
Because, but you got to move from calendar to your calling. Who are you?
Well, you can't find it.
I'm just saying.
That's a comment drop. That was a comment drop.
Yeah, drop that.
Drop that in the comments. Say it
Put
again.
bars.
Right.
Say it again.
Because you're saying 30, 60, 90.
Say
That is what we do. We always track these things, but you got to move
It's
from
all
your calendar
topical.
to your calling. Who are you?
Calendar to call it.
That's right.
CC, how you with me?
Right. You have to stop marking time.
I'm in the back. I'm in the middle.
That sticks. That sticks.
That's hot, brother. I told y'all what was
It's
going to
all
happen tonight.
internal.
I told y'all what's going to happen tonight.
It's all internal.
I got to get to the next part of the segment. I don't know how we're going to make this. You ready for me?
I'm ready for whatever we doing. Whatever we cut out.
It's now time for the underground birthday shout outs. Listen, we got 1 week left in July, good people. So get your birthdays in. We going into August and the year is just moving, y'all. We going into the 8th month already. And so listen, if you got a birthday in this last week of July or coming up in August, get in the Underground 9.0 inbox, send me a picture and the date of your birthday. And I guarantee you, we will celebrate you here on the Movement Underground 9.0. Let's get it, y'all. What's up? Underground birthday shout outs is brought to you by Midwest Bible College, the greatest theology college this side of heaven. Classes are available in person in Milwaukee area or online. Go to their website, www.midwestbiblecollege.org, or call them 414-546-1248 to sign up classes today. If you mention the Underground 9.0, you'll get $100 off your tuition. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Celebrating birthdays the week of July 23rd through July the 29th. Happy birthday to Marlon Waynes. He celebrates his birthday today on the 23rd. Happy underground birthday to Barry Bonds. Y'all remember this brother, Barry Bonds?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He never got caught. All I know is, Monte, he was skinny and good with a little head, and then he left out with a big head, and he was still good, bro. I don't know how his head got that big head.
He got arrogant. That's all.
He was Barry Bonds. Happy birthday to Jamarion Walker. I believe that's got to be Minister Walker. People. It's got to be. He celebrates his birthday on the 21st. Happy birthday to Rick Fox. He celebrates his birthday on the 24th as well. Happy birthday to, is it heavenly birthday, Joe Jackson? Mm-hmm. Joe Jackson. Joe gone, ain't he?
I believe so.
I think Joe gone.
Yeah. Y'all let us know if Joe gone.
Is Joe still living back then?
Oh no.
I don't know if Joe's still living.
Somebody put the comment that Joe's still living.
He's a happy birthday either way.
Okay.
Joe gone. He gone. Joe is gone. Joe
Joe out of there.
He gone.
He out of there.
Oh my God.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Joe. He out of there. All right. Happy birthday to Maya Rudolph. She celebrates her birthday July 27th. Happy birthday to Soldier Boy. He celebrates his birthday on the 28th. And happy birthday, this is gonna make Pastor T happy, to Dak Prescott. Hey, y'all fans are so doggone arrogant, man.
We them boys, them Cowboys.
We them boys. Wait, we them boys.
No, actually, they are the boys that don't win.
They are not the boys. They are the girls. They are the girls. They are the cowgirls. They are not the boys.
The disrespect.
What they are.
Disrespect.
Help your husband right now. Help your husband.
Disrespect.
Silence of the Lambs.
Wow.
Quiet real quick. I got to make this point. Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs. Now, it's already an issue that this dude be talking about Tupac all the time. Mm-hmm. He can't be Tupac and a Dallas fan. That is.
I'm a Cowboy. I'm a Cowboy. Stars on the diapers. I had stars on the diapers.
No, you can't be two
Cowgirls.
No. Cowgirls. We need to talk. Let's pray. Let us pray for my brother.
Y'all gotta be Packers.
Hold on. Let me hear this.
No, studies show that Dallas Cowboys fans actually believe in Santa Claus longer than me.
Wow.
What fan are you?
Wow.
What band are you?
Titletown.
Did he say?
Two
I
words.
can't believe it said
Titletown.
We got more titles in Titletown.
No,
So here's the question.
that's incorrect. You have more Super Bowls in Titletown, but not more titles.
Is y'all gonna win? Is y'all gonna make the playoffs? Are y'all gonna win a? Is y'all gonna win a game, a playoff game? Is y'all gonna make the playoffs? Or y'all gonna win a playoff game this year?
Oh,
No,
look,
we're
we're
not.
We're gonna make the playoffs.
we'll go to the
We're gonna make the
championship,
playoffs.
to the
Come
Super
on,
Bowl.
Pat.
You can't mad. You may have more titles, but we have more Lombardis than you.
It's called Titletown, and the Lombardi Trophy is named after a Packer coach.
Look here. Yeah,
And we own you.
But did Lombardi
own it.
You can't even. Look, let me tell y'all something. Okay.
own
The
it more than you do.
Bible says there's safety in a multitude of counselors. So let me just counsel everybody on this platform, and I got to move us forward because we finna interview them right now. I'm finna interview them. Let me really help y'all. You cannot. Just like I give this principle, never find yourself debating the word of God with people. The word of God don't need being. Never debate with the Dallas Cowboys.
Never.
You better preach.
Because they all they in denial.
They will frustrate
You better
you.
preach.
You want to do something to them.
Yeah,
Because they really
play
believe
kick
in
returner
what they
for the
believe.
Cowboys. You know that,
They
right?
believe it. They believe
Don't
it.
you worry
Did you know
about
that,
it, baby. You just let the season speak.
And definitely never argue with an Alabama fan.
That too. That too.
Yes.
That too. But then
Alabama, come on. Roll Tide. I'm Alabama all the way. Come on.
they back their stuff
Come
up.
on.
Though.
They
Dallas ain't did nothing in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right
You
there.
just let that
No
season
matter
It
what,
was the 90s. Like
We
they
We built an immaculate stadium.
hard fans. We are not like these.
They been hot since
Packer
Hot
fans.
102.
When the Packers win and you find the bandwagon, everybody, all of a sudden you find
Exactly, Pastor Moore.
as soon as they start losing, can't even. It's like crickets.
No,
Man,
Exactly.
No, y'all just talking to the wrong fans.
Yeah,
No,
y'all talking
you
to the
just
wrong
talking to
ones.
the wrong fans.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna do without Aaron Rodgers?
The
Anxiety.
Cowboys will
You understand?
never get
What
another.
y'all gonna do without Aaron Rodgers?
How big the
Hey,
stadium
hey,
may
hey,
be?
y'all done.
I know.
What we
What y'all gonna do without Aaron Rodgers? Y'all done. Y'all done. Dead in the grave.
We got love now. We don't need Aaron. We got love now.
We go love on
Let
it.
it
Man, y'all dead in the grave.
I gotta go. I gotta
Y'all
get
dead in the
to
grave. Y'all better go back and get Brett Favre.
The
Y'all dead in the
Cowboys
grave.
have been good since the 80s. Let it go.
Y'all not gonna do
Let's
this
go.
to me
Let's
today.
go.
Let me get to my
Oh my
next segment.
God.
Bye, everybody. I'm going to the next segment. Let's introduce my people, y'all. I've been waiting for this. Featuring one of the main contributors to help me oversee Bronzeville Week, August 5th through August 12th. The mentors to myself, Lady C, the Movement Underground 9.0, and the host of the new podcast, the Partnership Podcast. It is the people, the legends, the doctors,
Yes.
the mentors, Pastor Terrence and Dr. Cheryl Moore in the studio right now. Moving Underground 9.0 Sunday edition. Hey, yeah.
Let's go. Got them on the show. Got Pastor Moore's on the show. Let's go. What? About to tell you how they flow. They on the show. They are mentors. If you didn't know what.
Hey,
Hey.
It's been one over there for a minute.
Hey, yeah, well, you was there.
You do not know how to remember to do the prep.
Yo, he took it back.
Look here. Don't start.
I will say
I'm
this.
trying to be on good behavior.
Before I just throw this grenade out here, let me say this. Is it just me, Monte, and I think you probably all did we have a very unique generation that just had just a mushing of everything old, new, and coming in, and we just kind of just did great stuff with it because our music is really the music. Our dances is really the
Oh
dances.
my God.
Yeah, we didn't care about genres. It was the song good?
Yeah.
And
I want to know what happened. All right, I got to get into it with these two, even though they didn't already started a whole bunch of stuff on this show. The Partnership Podcast.
We're innocent.
I know. Innocent of mentoring us and telling us what we need to be doing, and innocent of just starting a whole lot of stuff and troubling Israel all at the same time. I want to know about this podcast that's coming because I think it's so much needed to help a lot of people who are right now, I believe, that's stuck in their lives and stuck. They call it in ministry, but it ain't ministry, but people are just stuck. They stuck. And so they need transition and they need somebody to transition them. So this podcast that's coming, I think is the vehicle to do that. So introduce us to what is the Partnership Podcast.
Well, it's an idea that has been brewing for, I don't know, a lot of years. I will go back to what our Bishop Moore said to us years ago when we were pastoring members. We're now pastors without membership. And I would say people were joining Kairos because of the marriage, because of who we were. Not so much, the word, the worship, the prophetic move, the apostolic dimension, yada, yada, yada. The idea of something different and creative at that time, in that season, in that era, that brief Kairos of God.
Okay.
But in that, it did cause our marriage to move. It made it uncomfortable. It made it a very exhaustive, and took us to the ledge of like, let's leave.
You talking about pastoring?
I'm talking about our yes.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm just making sure because I want to hear this. Because they need to hear this.
Yes. Absolutely. You know, that comes with we definitely not only told people to go to therapy, we believed in therapy. We believed in that, but keeping our family together. And in that, we really didn't get what Bishop Moore was saying to us, that it's really, they're drawn to you all. So even when we sunset our church, people were drawn to us.
Okay.
And at that, the very thing, we looked at others, you know, it's nice to say that you don't want to compare, but you do it, right? Like, why them? Why not us? Why are they large? Why are we? What are we lacking? What are we doing wrong? And not knowing the very obvious, Terrence would say, you don't know what's going on behind people's doors, Cheryl. You could say whatever, but minimizing and devaluing what our jewels were. And that's our marriage, our family.
We just
our friendship. We are truly friends. And if there's marriage where it's uncomfortable, disagreements, the friendship is strong. If the friendship is strong, maybe the marriage. And I feel like we're in a season where all of it just works.
Okay.
And that's the podcast. And it's not so much that it has to be marriage. We've moved from marriage, the very basic of relating, to partnership.
Come on.
To us, the journey has been the friendship, the romance, the love, the all of those things that are the basics of what it means. But partnership is the power.
Come on.
And that's our superpower, that partnership. And that's what this podcast is, because it's not just partnership with my husband, it's partnership with people in business who I work with, my other significant people that are part of the destiny. And that destiny is designed by decision. There is no template to destiny. Your decisions design destiny. So this podcast really is about that. It's about our journey of authenticity is a journey.
Yeah.
And us being authentic, us being vulnerable and learning. And you know, I came out of our backgrounds, learning to treat trauma, and doesn't mean that it had to be trauma is a very complex dimension.
Yeah.
And so that's just in our leadership, in our pastorate, and understanding governance and authority and territory in your own personal life, understanding the seasons of being interpersonal and impersonal. And it doesn't always have to be trouble, but partnership is a power source. It's a power. It's a different, unique way of not only connecting with each other, but connecting with our God.
This is good.
And it's from an internal place that they're, you know, being married 30 years, friends like 33, 30 something like that, but learning to even have the vulnerable conversations. Our voices, you know, my upbringing, you know, some just being silent, being submitted in a very false way, a very fake way, not knowing that's what it was, but that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
That out loud, though? Why would you say that out loud?
That is the problem.
It needs to come from her.
It needs to come from me because of the
being submitted
in a very fake way.
It really was.
And it really was. And him, you know, we're people pleasing each other. We really came to a lot of terms. And if you want to live your best life, live life with who you're in love with, who you know has been assigned in your journey, you gotta be able to do this stuff. And it's the beautiful, uncomfortable, ugly that brought us to this point to be able to share it. Like, hey, if we did it, you can do it, and we continue to do it, right? Like, I'm a writer. He brought me to be a lover. I don't feel like that's who he married, but he brought the best lover out of me. And so being able to say those things, especially in a minority culture where we have been taught to be quiet. Our children have seen us love each other, hug each other. We raised them very differently and not a siloed home and a siloed system. So that's what this partnership, this podcast is going to be a lot about.
And the other part, especially from the pastoring perspective, is the fact that there are many pastors who are couples that aren't couples. They're not saying nothing. They're not married. Okay. They're married in name only.
Yeah, that's why
they're not even partners. They just sleep together sometimes, or whenever he or she feel like sleeping with other people. It's just really, there's really this false sense of bushnickety that has really been in the pulpit. And the reason why I am so hard about this is because we've recognized that people do look at couples, especially in ministry.
Yeah.
And I can smell BS a mile away, and it's like, y'all ain't together.
Yeah.
You look good. You may sound great together, but you're lying to the people. Because a lot of times we've recognized that there are a lot of single people that are drawn to pastors who are couples, and they say, I want to be like them. But if they really went home with them, they'd be like, what? I don't want nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
And there's this fakeness that unfortunately pastors have put and have been enabling into the body of Christ, which allows many in the body to have a high divorce rate.
Yeah.
Because that stuff is spilling from the pulpit.
Absolutely.
And we have been very transparent in our lives. We had to be transparent with each other. And we had to just say, look, we don't want to fake in front of the folk.
Okay.
Because we that's just not us. We made a decision to really work on not on our marriage. We after a while, and we got the fakeness out of our sphere and fake people out of our sphere.
Talk about it.
We go, wait a minute, we need to work on us.
Yeah.
I need to work on me before we can work on us.
Yeah.
She needed to work on her before we can work on us. And those are the things that we're not telling the people.
That's
is the fact that before you get married, you better go to therapy to make sure you got all this trauma stuff and all these bad decisions and stuff out of your system before you bring that into the relationship or in a marriage. So we go to look, start delving into those things. And when we start allowing the truth and transparency, especially as leaders, we actually show that people can start embracing the holiness and the purity of it.
That's good.
It's not going to be good days. It's not going to all be bad days, but all of that stuff matters. I didn't even realize that I brought trauma into the marriage.
Come on.
We didn't know that we brought all trauma to the marriage. We had the way we grew up were very different. We brought all of that together into it, and we had to start kind of sifting through things.
Right. That became our we.
Yeah.
And Terrence came up with that. Our me. What's in me goes into we. And we had to deal with that model of a me, we. That's going to be huge.
Truth all day.
What's in me, I'm contributing that to we.
Man. Finish up. Make another last statement, and then I want you to table some of this for Bless the Mic, because we're gonna really open it up and let y'all just continue to go. But now I'm your mentee, right? And I know you're kind, as Dr. Dre would say. I know you're kind. And now I'm finna publicly put you on the clock, because I want to know when this podcast is gonna actually start and get launched.
Don't you look at me.
And when I'm gonna be able to hear y'all talking like y'all talking right now, because y'all said it publicly. I want some dates. I want a time. I want to know when this thing is gonna start. Yes,
that's
sir.
all right. I'll give you my mic. Tell me, I said.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna put it. We don't have a date. God did not say when. He put it in our hearts. When we were on our anniversary, Cheryl was like, let's do it. Let's launch it. And I'm like, no, girl, look, we got to plan this thing out and everything else, because she gets it. And she knows I'm going to run with it. because we've been talking, as she said, we've been talking about it for a while. And every time we try to put a date to it, God is not confirming it.
I think it's just gonna pop. I think it's just gonna probably pop. It'll be soon. We're ready.
You know what? I think this is like episode 1.
This is like
this is right. Hey, the pre-launch.
Yes, this is the pre-launch.
And the reason I did that because that, you know, again, the transparency, and we got to get to we can go to the next segment here. The transparency is this: there's some things with, and it's happening to our, and I'm gonna say this term, and I want everybody here. Bring everybody back in, Sheila, where we can see everybody. I definitely need church in on this. Pastor Moore, our group. Is finally kind of seeing the same and thinking the same and launching all at the same time. Nancy podcast is going to launch, I believe, August 9th. You know, Lady T, the Good Morning Good People Church is relaunching his thing tomorrow evening. Rhyme and Word is relaunching tomorrow evening. Sheila is growed up and doing very innovative things with her podcast. We've been watching what she's doing. And so what had to happen for me, and I'm putting that, my spiritual son had to put some loving pressure on me to say, okay, when we going to stop talking about it and go ahead and do it? And so I'm putting that on you. Because, no. And I'm saying in being funny and serious,
I feel
what you guys have, I'm going to be selfish. I need it. I need it. I need to hear the podcast. I need to be ministered to. And I'm saying it's too much in y'all. Whatever we got to do to help y'all launch, and whatever you got to tell them, you know, we gonna help y'all launch it, but it's got to come on out. That's all I'm saying.
I told Cheryl, I said, once we decide, I'm calling Tony.
Yeah, and we gonna launch it.
Exactly what.
And I just because I'm sitting here and everything that y'all talked about here, me and Lady T was just having this conversation on the deck this morning about understanding who your crew is, who your team is, who your family is, and all the things that we are to each other. And so for y'all to be able to articulate it in a way where everybody can digest it, that's so important, because everybody don't have the assignment to pour into everybody, but y'all do.
I really received that. And I've really started telling Terrence, I really feel like people head for divorce and separation when they get to the uncomfortable point. But if you don't know that, that means you're at a max. You've capped all that you all could do there. It's time to move into partnership, meaning that you have qualified to create.
You know what? I'm not going to interrupt.
People would be avoided of divorce if I knew it was time for you and I to co-create together. There was something else besides parenting, working, that there was something else that's going to jive us together, right?
It's too stupid, y'all.
That's what's up.
And here's
last word. You said the last word. I'm going to the next segment.
And that's exactly what happened, because we was at that point. We was at the point.
I remember testimony.
We was at the point, and there was so much going on, and I got to a point. I said, "Look, need to make up your mind what we're gonna do, because we ain't doing this stuff." It just come to a frustration, because I knew there was more, but we had hit a ceiling.
Yeah.
And it was through this transition that things that she didn't know I was going through and getting help, and things that I didn't know that she was getting help through. God was orchestrating stuff individually in us. And I'm thinking, like, when this thing finally came together, I mean, he's laughing at us the whole time, like, y'all have no idea what I'm doing with each of y'all individually. Right. And then when it came to that head, it was like, holy crap, this is wow. But that's
powerful.
Something else.
Yeah, you just help somebody.
Lady T, take it for 1 second while I respond to this.
You just help someone, because what you said is a lot of people, it's so easy to throw the towel in. When you get to that point, it's easier to say, I'm going to start all over. Do y'all know starting all over is not fun?
Oh my God.
We can do it because we've done it before. But trust me, if you don't have to, it ain't even safe sometimes to start off, especially in a relationship now. You know what you getting with. A background check ain't good enough. You need shot records. You need everything. So don't be so quick to jump to the next one, because it might be your last one. But
this is so doggone. I gotta go to the next segment, y'all. Please let me go. I'm just saying I'm letting God do what he got to do, and we got to just stay in the shell of it. But I want to get to the next segment so we can turn them loose some more and let them be blessed by the people. Oh, you're right, y'all. It is time for the Underground Black History Moment. Listen, y'all, we just don't celebrate Black History in the month of February. We celebrate every Sunday here on the Movement Underground 9.0. So listen, we do this, and what we do is we put this Black History character in front of you to inspire you to be a better you so we can be a better us. So let's get ready to do it, y'all. It is now time for the Underground Black History Moment. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. When we set up the Underground Black History Moment, we got to get these numbers out, because if you make these numbers, comment number, whatever, you're going to win a spot in the Underground Battle. All right, let's go here. Let's get it from the Moors. I need a number between 1 and 9. Pastor T. 8.
2.
2 and 8. They never do the noise. So 2 and 8. If you comment number 2, number 8, you're gonna win a spot in the battle. But we got to do a sponsor break before we get to that Black History character. Let's get ready to do it. Underground Black History Moment is brought to you by our peeps over at Rejuve Soda and Spring Water. Shout out to Earl Stokes and his team. Raised right here in the city of Milwaukee, no plastic but glass, and all the flavors taste real good. We'll be right back with that Black History character after a word from our sponsors right here on the Movement Underground 9.0.
9.0. 9.0. What?
Go ahead.
This commercial is being brought to you by a refreshing drink to tickle your taste buds. Ice cold water when you wake up. Founded in Milwaukee, rep the city, gon' drink up. Glass bottles, not plastic, let's have a toast like players. Rejuve Soda, we got a variety of flavors. Grape, strawberry, orange, root beer, lemonade, citrus blast, and we selling out fast. Spread the word around town, RejuveSoda.com. Rejuve, a new refreshing drink with bursting flavors. We also have Rejuve Spring Water.
Attention, Jacksonville, Florida. Music artist, author, podcast host, and mentor. Marvette the Artist presents From Victim to Victor, Casting Call, a play based on her upcoming book. Please contact Marvette at marvettetheartist23@gmail.com for all information. And make sure you download and stream her latest single, Faith, available on all platforms.
What is going on with the trendsetter here, Latanya Baker?
Oh, easier question is what's not going on. Not about us. It's always to help somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, greatness in the kids when they're young. To whom it may concern. And be the change that you want to see.
Connect with Dr. Latanya Baker at www.latanyabaker.com.
What's up? Are we here now? Ladies and gentlemen, the Ghost Stampede, Mr. Top 5, Jada Kiss, LOX, go! Ain't no niggas in the world you know louder than this. Bust off and sit the hot bound down on your lips like 2/3 of a brick. Panero and Kid, the crystal white fluffy parts that'll come back quick. And the plan is stash y'all, cash y'all, the weed.
The Movement Underground 9.0.
Who said we lost?
Yeah.
9.0. Keep it locked. Sure.
Hey, this is Skippy. You're watching the Movement Underground 9.0 in Milwaukee.
Much love. All right, y'all. For the Underground Black History character, comment number 2, comment number 8, you're going to win a spot in the Underground Battle. Let's get it. She is known for her ministry diversity, exemplifying the unique gift of combining savvy business communication and organizational management with a thrust on apostolic ingenuity. She has an extraordinary ministry to share the splendor of the Word of God with grace, power, and excellence. Reared in the African Methodist Episcopal Church, she had her first experience with the Lord Jesus in her early teens. She has been graced to not only operate but educate, execute, foresight, perspective, and a generational prophet. Man, I was trying to get that out without messing up because this is my mentor.
Who is it?
What is her name? Comment number 2. Comment number 8.
Hey, you don't know. Hey.
Who got Sheila? You got?
Sheila's number 2.
Sheila got a spot. Who number 8 then? Let's get number 8 on that. I understand. This is a perfect song for her too. Hey. I think I understand. Okay, of course the whole team gets the spot. So Sheila and Nancy got it. Y'all, I will contact y'all real soon and let y'all know when y'all gonna be in the underground battle. Shout out to Dr. Cheryl Moore right here on the point out. That was kind of right there, wasn't it?
Wow. You got me.
See, this is the thing. Listen, Lady T, you gonna back me up. You always do. We be trying to tell people all the time. You gonna figure it out. We love you for real.
That's it.
We love people for real. We love y'all for real.
We love you.
We love y'all for real.
We love you more.
And we saw. What's up, Trail? I gotta call you too, Trail. I got your message. I know you got an event coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna get you on here. He had texted me and said he need to get on here, so I got you, Trail. All right, y'all. So listen. Let me set this up because OG Williams, he been chilling, eating his ribs and his cornbread and all that kind of stuff, and he need to change his diet. Now watch this. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Icy Jones didn't make it on the show tonight, but we still gonna show the video combining them, but we gonna just interview OG. But I'm already petitioning the movement Underground 9.0. He busts a move, brother, while he's sitting on the tractor. I want to make that the Underground 9.0 chair dance, brother. I'm just going to see right now. The brother code. So let's get ready to introduce him. It is now time for the Underground Rock the Mic. And what is the Underground Rock the Mic, good people? If you do hip hop, R&B, praise and worship, if you are a comedian, spoken word, film director, producer, all that kind of stuff, we want to interview you here on the movement Underground 9.0. So let me introduce my people. Oh, get my music right. It is now time for the Rock the Mic Melody video. Let's get it. Let me turn that up. That's bumping right there. Underground Rock the Mic Melody video featuring the first album release from high-powered label entitled Child of God. It is songwriter, producer, and national recording artist OG Williams of Dallas, Texas, and featuring the new album release entitled Streets Ain't For Everybody, songwriter, producer, and national recording artist Icy Jones from Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to run that video and we'll come back with the interviews right here on the Movement Underground 9.0. Let's get it, Lady T.
California. Let's go! Hands up, let's go, y'all! Like this, let's go! Let's go! Where we at?
Jones. Some people think they really saved, and really they ain't saving nothing. Some people think they really pray, but really they ain't praying to nothing. You see them prayers go amiss. They ain't worried about Santa's list. Matter of fact, saying this ain't Nick. I'd be remiss if I ain't mention it. Over your head, you missing it. Go to bed on and drift a bit. Telling us you woke. Rich on the gram, but in real life you broke. Don't be flexing for them folks. Nope.
I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. It all started down at Joppy Church. Everybody knew me. I'm Claudia Faye's baby boy, so why they wanna shoot me? Been lied on, been cheated, been beat for some cash. Did 9 years flat while I was treated like trash, but still remain steadfast and true to the game. Invited God into my life and watched my whole world change. I had to get away from there, so much pain. The drama that my homeboys called drove me insane. Rolling so deep, the game
gangsters call it creep. Revenge in my heart from the agony of defeat. It's a cold, cold world, I would say to my son. Pick up the Bible, be a man, and throw away them guns. Verse 48, another man on the run. When one problem in, that's when another problem comes. So I just open up the good book and read a verse or song. Give thanks for my life and let His will be done. Come from a home,
for my peers. Couldn't believe I got that car, they killed my cousin. Can't heal over years, it's been a dozen. Streets took my family from my family. Type of pain is unreal, you understand me. Cry myself to sleep on them late nights. Lay my head in the bosom of my great white. Streets tried to kill me, tried to take my life. Smell blood, they attack like a great bite. Struggle is real, homicide, genocide. Step outside in the field, black man getting killed. These wicked streets, ask Rick, ask Meech about these wicked streets. Yeah. These wicked streets, ask Rick, ask Meech about these wicked streets. Yeah. California.
Let's go! Hands up, let's go, y'all! Like this, let's go! Now, the only way I'm going to start the interview is that we all got to do the OG Williams dance in our chairs right now. Yeah. I ain't doing nothing. I do the OG Williams dance, y'all. OG Williams, y'all, national recording artist. You right here, Movement Underground. 9 points is on.
Let's go.
Yeah. Come on, Lady T. You hit that right on top. What's up, OG Williams?
Good.
There you go. He on there. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm blessed by the best.
I know. Get into it, man. All right, man. We see you doing this music, man, and we ain't gonna say you old. We gonna say you mature, brother, and you cold with it. I'm loving what I'm hearing, man. How long you been in the game of rap, man? And what is the goal right now, man? What you trying to push and get into our hands right now, fam?
I've been in the game now going on probably about maybe 20 years. You know, I did the other 20 in prison, so you know, flat time. So man, I was you know, I'm kind of behind on my dream. You know, like I said, I did 20 years incarcerated, man, and that's where I found my calling at. You know, I got tired of going in and out of prison, man, and I was in administrative segregation, man, and I asked God, you know, what is it that you want me to do? I'm tired of going in and out of prison, man, and I just started doing music, man, and I felt like, you know, me getting out through my experience, you know, I'm able to maybe, you know, prevent somebody else's child from going through that, what I went through, man, and being behind in life like that. Like I said, I'm 20 years behind in my life, man. So, you know, me doing the music, man, I go to the juvenile facilities, I go to the prisons, and, you know, I'm a street type of minister.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Right.
That's why you OG.
That's why you OG Williams, baby. Man, who are the artists that you listen to who have shaped you, man, with your cadence, your flow, and all? Who's the artist, man, that really attracted to you to make you OG Williams today?
Well, I'm gonna be transparent. You know, the artist that I wanted to kind of emulate, you know, even though he told stories on another from the other side, is Scarface, man. You know, I had a chance to meet him. I play in the celebrity golf tournaments with him every year, man, and it's like a dream come true, you know. So I patterned myself as being the Scarface of Christian rap.
That's what we gonna say. OG Williams, the kingdom. That's what we gonna call you, bro. This happens to every artist that come on this show. I don't think you watched us before you came on here.
Okay,
shout out to your management, man. They on here, man, just rocking it, brother Michael and all them. But I gotta ask you, and you gotta get one, brother, because if you don't get it right, brother, I'm coming to take all your gold teeth, brother.
Your top 5 hip hop artists of all time, OG Williams. Give them to me.
Tupac.
I love him.
Okay, Tupac. Go ahead. Keep going.
Dr. Dre.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with LL Cool J.
Okay. You good?
I'm gonna have to get that boy Biggie his props.
Okay.
You know, I get Biggie his props and Ice Cube.
Yeah.
West Coast.
Yeah. See, this the thing. All his picks is really, really good. I can't mess with his pick.
I love all of them.
All of them.
Crazy West Coast.
But I don't like that he failed the test. That's what I'm saying.
Right. OG.
So let me ask you
He ain't fair.
Your top 10, top 15. Where Jay fall at? Jay-Z.
Jay-Z to me is probably, like in the top 10, most definitely, but I don't know. Lyrically, Jay-Z is a beast, but maybe his beliefs and what he stands for make me take him out of my top 5.
You just trying to justify your
Fox said my 4-4, make sure y'all kids
Exactly. Top 5. It's real relevant. He ain't in his top 5. Tupac is number 1. No, that's it.
Yeah. I love Pop.
I'm a man of reason.
Come on, OG.
Put the claim. Put the claim.
Okay.
OG Williams. I'm a man of reason. Okay. I'm a man of reason. So I'm gonna allow you to continue to be on our show.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Because you gave us a new dance on the Underground 9.
Hey.
And that give you grace to not say Jay-Z was in your top 5.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
That's a great All right, before we close out the segment, OG, tell everybody, man, how to connect with you and get your music in their hands, man.
Man, you can go to, I'm on all social media platforms on the OG Williams. You can go check that marvelous video out on YouTube. You can go to Only God Music. That's all one word, Poor Family. And that's where I'm at. For booking information, you can give me a call at 214-715-2873 or plug in with Mike through High Power Entertainment, and I'll be there.
Shout out to High Power Entertainment. Can I go ahead? I know I can get away with it. I be asking permission for stuff that I don't need to ask, but I just be trying to make y'all feel better. I want to do this real quick. Monte and Church. Let's get his brother some flowers, man. Let's get his brother some flowers on his style and how he do, man. Let's pump him up a little bit. Church, you go first, man. Speaking to this brother real quick, man.
Definitely. First of all, I want to salute you on that top 5. Because it's obvious that you're moving in wisdom to say Tupac is number 1. I mean, me and you, we kindred in that. And then, man, and I think Jay-Z I'm going to give Jay-Z some flowers in this regard, that he set the precedence that art doesn't have an age.
Yeah,
and on the main stage, he's one of the oldest rappers doing it. I'm on the main scene, and he's still doing it. He's still boxing with the young boys. A lot of the young boys can't touch him. They can't compete with his artistry. So I salute you that even though you said you may have missed the mark in age-wise, but you still doing it. And I'm loving your music, bro. I love it. I'm gonna say this. I want to get a feature. I want to get on the track with you because I love what I heard.
That's great, man. Okay, let's make it happen.
Come on,
say this.
Get us ready for flowers, man.
Yeah, I just want to say, as soon as that bass line hit, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like you make music. You don't just rap. You make music. So like the instrumentation was fire. The first thing I heard was Rap A Lot.
Yeah.
I first started like down the road of Bun B, but then you said Scarface. I'm like, okay, they neighbors.
Yeah.
But like, it's the combination of the lyrics, because also the bars are fire.
Yeah.
The bars are fire.
I told you, I love the song.
And they're perfect with the beat. So, I mean, that song, that's like, that's the one. That's the one.
And then lastly, come on, Lady T.
OG, don't be mad, but I was expecting a quartet or something. I'm like, who finna rap? I'm like, I gotta hear his lyrics. Wait a minute. And you look, Nickel, you come. So you get Nickel. No, you ain't. I'm not playing. I'm like, yeah, I know. You got to dance too on the four wheeler. What?
Oh man, thank you so much.
Now, look.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And then I'm gonna keep doing what we're doing because I'm just being led by the Spirit. Pastor T, take a minute and just speak into this brother's life, man. Because when he starts saying, you know, I'm 20 years behind and all that, man, I want him to not only people to be blessed by his gift on this podcast, but I want him to leave here blessed as well. Can you speak into his life?
We always hear about age is a number, and the idea that 20 years late, no, you're actually on time.
Yeah,
because you would not have gotten to this level if you didn't do your 20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're bridging the generations with what you're bringing, and in this current day of rap and not necessarily hip hop, you're bringing that hip hop into now.
Yeah,
and that is what's needed. So you have the experience, you're bringing the kingdom to it, where that you're actually bridging the generations, and I think that's the blessing. So you're not 20 years too late; you're actually on time.
That's it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Look at it like this: if you wouldn't have did the 20, you wouldn't have nothing to get up.
Yeah, yeah. You prophesy.
Amen. Amen.
Everything that you giving them is all in that 20.
And this the thing. This the thing. You know, they call it spirit. Whatever, y'all. I'm raised by country folks. And you could just tell when a good dude is just a good dude. Right. OG Williams is just one of them dudes that you just.
I'm from the country, so it's like I really. That resonate, that flow, flow, you know, and I was like, yeah, this is it. Right
here. I had to hear OG because I was waiting for the quartet to your cousins them to come out. Look,
your flow fits you, your name fits you, your personality,
it's
man.
Perfect. Yeah,
everything is perfect. I want you to know, man, you always got a spot here on the Underground 9.0. We love you, Lady T.
So, what your OG stand for?
What OG stand for?
It stands for Only God.
I was going to say, Original Gangster. Come on now, listen.
Oh yeah, it's from Original Gangster to Serving Only God. Either way you look at it, it's still OG. You know, so that's how God gave it.
Oldest Gator or something like that.
You got the Gators on.
Okay.
No,
that's good.
Only God.
Everybody show some love. He gonna be with us the rest of the podcast. He gonna be hanging out with us. So y'all got questions for OG Williams, put them in the comment section. He gonna be with us throughout the rest of the podcast. But show some love to him in the comments. And y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to his page and follow and help him get his engagements up, because that's important. And he definitely got a spot on Underground 9.0. All right, y'all. It's time for the Underground What's Good in the Hood PSAs and shout outs. Y'all would call them the church announcements, but we call them the PSAs and shout outs. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in on Thursday, 6:30 Central Standard Time. Sundays, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is the Movement Underground 9.0 Thursday Straight P No Mix, and the Sunday edition. We live every Sunday.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I heard you say Twitter, baby, in my head. I cannot get it out. Make sure y'all tune in. Hey, y'all, today, July 23rd, is National Gorgeous Grandma Day, National Parents Day, and National Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
They had to put my mom up there when they said gorgeous grandma. I put my mom up there.
She's somebody grandma.
She's somebody grandma. Baby number one, Lady T, let's get it. Kevin Looney is coming home, y'all, for his basketball camp. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. August 10th, 11th, and 12th. $75 per athlete. Running Rebels is involved in this. Shout out to Victor Burnett and all the people at Running Rebels. Make sure you get your babies over there for the Kevin Looney Youth Basketball Camp. Banner number 2. Listen, if you need quality childcare in the city of Milwaukee, this is the best daycare this side of heaven. Next Generation FCC, 414-999-5427. We only have second shift slots available, but if you need some quality care, pick up that phone and dial it. We'll take care of you. Banner number 3. We're 9.0 is out, y'all, and there's some comments putting in the link right now. Sheila's putting it in right now. Go ahead and order your t-shirt, order your hoodie. This color line will be out just for a little while, and we're going to put some new stuff out next month. We're 9.0, the apparel of the movement, Underground 9.0. Banner number 4, y'all see him, y'all. Jada Kiss, August 23rd at the rave, y'all. I'm going to be in the house. B100 going to be in the house. Lady T going to be in the house, so make sure the movement Underground people is in the house with us. We see y'all August 23rd at the rave. Banner number 5, Shout out to Pastor Drina Lewis. She has devotion every Thursdays at 7 a.m. Make sure you join her. She was just with us on this past Thursday. Did a wonderful job on the podcast. What we be doing, Lady T, we break everybody.
Virginity. First time on the podcast.
Yeah, first time I'm doing the podcast. So shout out to Pastor Drina Lewis. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, y'all, every first Sunday we celebrate communion together here on the Movement Underground 9.0. You don't need that fancy Christian bookstore stuff. Just get you some crackers and some water so we can celebrate all of the victory that's happened for us over 2,000 years ago on the cross with Jesus Christ. Shout out to Lady C Matthew 25 Project. If the sun is out, y'all, and everything is going smooth, just come to 4847 North 71st Street. You get you some clothes, you get you some food, and all our donors be blessing us really, really good with some good stuff, y'all. 4847 North 71st Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Listen, people, anxiety, depression, all those things are real. And sometimes you feel isolated that you don't have nobody to listen to you. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is the line that you can call. The Underground 9.0 inbox is also available for you. We are credentialed and certified to help you in any area of need. And if we don't have the resources, we definitely can direct you to the resources. So make sure you get with us. We are 18,000 strong on Facebook, y'all. Thank y'all for helping us grow to where we are today. And we certainly appreciate you on the Movement Underground 9.0. And if you have a PSA or a shout out that you need us to put out there for you, get in the inbox and we'll do it for you right here on the Movement Underground 9.0. It is brought to you by This Week on the Underground. Tune in next Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Thursday, 6:30 Central Standard Time for hot artists, music, and the greatest interviews this side of heaven. We'll be right back, but I'm just going to say it after a word from my sponsors right here on the Movement Underground 9.0.
Hip Hop Church.
That's it.
Your relationships, watch this, your prosperity and your poverty are tied into your relationships.
Oh, that's it.
And so what you're highlighting is so important.
Hard up here. I mean, that's just, you should, I feel like when you say that, you should say it like this, like it's a chopper. Hand it to him like it's like you just gave to me like, blah.
The #1 social media podcast in the nation.
Team Underground, that's it. That's it. That's it.
1, 2, baby.
Hi, I'm Bishop Daryl Hines, and I got it this time. I'm a professional here. 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Bishop Daryl Hines, and you are watching the Movement Underground 9.0 with Tony, Whitley, and Lady T. I want you all to stay here because y'all gonna be blessed for real.
That's it. Featuring
Pastor Drina Lewis. Knowledge. O.G. Williams. Icy Jones. Pastor Terrence and Cheryl Moore.
Partnership Podcast is coming soon.
Yes. And the Underground Battle where you get your head bust.
Tune in Thursdays, 6:30 Central Standard Time, and Sundays, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Movement Underground 9.0, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, baby.
All right, y'all. The #1 segment on the Movement Underground 9.0. Y'all know who it belongs to. It's my boo thing, my Bonnie. I'm just going to say it with Lady T, y'all. Everybody going to participate. We call it the Shekinah Puff Puff Pass. If you hold the spiritual blunt too long, we going to kick you out the session and you can't never get high with us no more. Ain't that right, Monte?
Listen, I'm nervous over here. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm just going to say it on the mic. Go say it once. I'm not going to say it twice. Lady T, y'all got my mentors here. About to show you how I flow it. Got it. Sorry. I'm trying to be safe with this on, y'all. I'm trying to be so safe. Oh my God. Really? It's giving Christian. You know what the song say. The question of the day is, can you be in a relationship with you? Everything that you are, everything that you like, everything that you don't like, what you have created, can you be with you?
Can you be with you?
I asked this question to the ladies in the floss, and some of them was like, yes. And then I start saying, What about the things that you don't like? What about when you have an attitude and the things that you say in your head? Now you know what he said. Can you be with you? The things that don't come out, the things that trigger you, tick you, can you be with you? I'm going to answer, absolutely not. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. No, ma'am. We are not about to play these games. We are not about to play these games on a Sunday.
You can be with you.
No, Lordy, I thank God for you.
So why can't you?
I am a lot. And it cannot be two lots because that would be too much, okay? What did Cardi B say? That's why she do the most because y'all don't do enough.
Yeah.
I do the most because y'all don't do enough. We can't have two most up in here, okay?
So
we need one simmer down now.
You would not be with you.
I could not, baby. I would have been to beat her up. I'd have been to bust her head because her mouth slick. I'd have been to choke her because she just irritated.
You wouldn't be with you.
Listen, you got to deal with it. I know. Y'all. I know.
I love it.
My cousin made a post. She was like,
I love it.
She was like, when my husband say I can't have nothing, she said, I only told you just to let you know. Boy, I'm getting it anyways. I just asked you because that's the rules. I knew I was getting it. I knew I was absolutely
You
not.
can't deal with you.
No.
Who you passing it to?
I'm gonna pass it to. Let's go, church. Let's go.
Could you be with you, church?
Yeah, I honestly think I could be with me, man. I'm a real simple person. I'm real chilled out. If I'm with you, I'm with you. Like, I don't just toss the word love you around. I'm associated with a lot of people, but if I tell you I love you, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And that means I would do anything, man. I would cross any desert, any body of water to do anything that you needed me to do and to be with you. And I'm anybody who's been in a relationship with me, I'll tell you I don't require much. Only thing I require, if you do what's best for you, then I believe you'll do what's best for me. If you know how to treat you, then I believe that you will know how to treat me. So I push people to love them, do what's best for you, because in you doing what's best for you, it's going to be the best for me. I believe I can be with me.
I can agree with all of that, but I know what I like. I know my triggers. I know what I don't like. I know what makes me upset. Yeah. I know, those not the good parts, the irritating parts, the parts that you don't say, the thoughts that are in your head. I
don't be thinking like that.
I don't know that.
Oh.
I don't know that. And
I'm gonna say, me and Dr. Ken, like, I be chilling.
I ask my husband, am I too much? Do I get on your nerves?
And I say no every time.
And I be questioning like, because I think I'm on the much.
And if she called me, I'm like, yeah.
Who you answering it to, man?
I'm gonna go with Pastor Moore.
Pastor Moore, could you be with you?
The old version, hell no. No.
He said absolutely not.
No, I was man. I tell you one thing. After listening to Cheryl, after some years when I was really willing to hear everything,
okay,
I'm like, girl, I divorced myself. Like after year 3. I wouldn't even give me no papers or nothing. Just like I'm out.
Just leave.
Yeah.
But hey, put your mama.
Tell Rufus say, come on.
But now, right now, in my evolving status, in my evolving me, right now, I can only be in friendship mode. Because I haven't gotten into that person, into the person that I know I am evolving into. At that point, I know I will be able to be in a relationship. Right now, we just in friendship mode.
It said, I just
with yourself, you just friends.
We're friends right now because I know I'm living through.
What did Tupac say? You don't know me, you just met me. So won't you let me?
I'm just meeting my new self.
Hey, wait a minute, babe. That's too many Tupac references. Okay, I'm just saying. Don't get church too happy.
I'm happy.
Who you passing it to?
I'm gonna pass it to Dr. Moore.
Dr. Moore, could you be with you?
That's so interesting, Terrence. I was on the same plane. Like, where am I with myself? If I was to be the spouse of myself, no, I'm high maintenance.
Really?
Thank you.
All the ladies don't say that. All the ladies don't say that today.
I'm high maintenance.
Like he went to my parents, and I think you were talking. I had a lunch with my dad, or like I think my dad ended up telling me, you know, Cheryl, I made
He told me up front.
you are about to
really
make sure you're a wealthy man.
So right now, could you
I
be
like
with
that.
you?
I
think I'm surprised at what I'm hearing, y'all.
could, depending on the, I could be
Said some days.
exclusively dating.
Who you talking to?
OG, Sheila, speak, then you.
Okay, OG, could you be with you?
Now, I'll be honest. I could probably date the new me, but you know, I'll date the new me. You know what I'm saying? Because the new me has a better understanding. But the old me, nah, I wouldn't wish the old me on nobody, man. Because you know, I had bad eating habits, man. I don't eat, lettuce on tacos, and I'm just weird, man. I'm a nerd, and I think I'm gonna have to find a nerdy chick that like to play Dungeons and Dragons or something, you know. Yeah, I'm not modern, man. You know, I'm country, and you know, I'm old school. So yeah, if I could find the perfect me, I would date me, but hey, it's hard for me, brother. Yeah.
OG, you in Dallas, right? You in Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to get on that tractor and drive it down to downtown Dallas and do that dance in the middle of downtown.
Yeah.
Yes, you get one. Who you said, Sheila? Sheila, could you date you or be with you?
Oh, Sheila would not be able to handle
stop that. Y'all keep ducking the question.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why. The old Sheila was too weak to handle the new Sheila.
Ooh,
great.
She couldn't at all. There's no way she would be able to handle the stuff that the new Sheila is handling right now. She didn't have enough strength.
So can you be with you right now? Would you be with you?
Absolutely. Because strong can handle strong. That's why.
That's
it's facts. Yeah. That's just the truth.
Sheila couldn't be with her because Sheila do too much and they would never be together.
No. Because Sheila know what Sheila needs. So Sheila will be
all over the place. Two Sheilas. If you know what two Sheilas could do, the world would be good.
It'd be
period.
A better place. Monte.
All right, speak.
So yeah, really quick.
Could you be with you?
Yes, because I don't know it all. I'm willing to learn, and I go to therapy.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
That's good.
I'm chirping.
You go.
Could I be with me?
Can you be with you?
I think it's hard to be with me.
I could tell you.
I think it's hard to be with me. I think
you gotta be something special.
Yeah,
to be with Dr. Tony Whitley Jr.
With me, it'll be hard for me because I'm just different.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I process stuff, the way I think, and how I deal with stuff, I would be questioning me all the time. Like, are you okay? Will you please talk? Will you say something? Will you tell me what's going on in your head right now? So yeah, because I have to ask myself that. So I think I love the patient side of me, and I love the, how I love and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes I think I need to open up a little bit more. So I will be really questioning me a lot if I was with me.
Okay. I asked that question because we tend to want our mates to be like us, but opposites attract, or you tend to want them to do or think some of the things that you do or the way that you think when allow everything to take its place, because some of us could not be with us.
Yeah.
Enjoy the things that we have in common. Understand the little the saying that they say opposites attract for a reason, because some of the things that attract is some of the things that you may have been missing.
Yeah.
And we introduce each other to different things and we evolve. So I asked that question because a lot of people want to be with somebody that's like them, but can you really take it if they were like you?
So let me ask you a question, Lady T, and we'll close the segment here in a minute. So with posing this question and us examining ourselves, what is the, what they say, what is the moral of the story here? When we get to this, when you saying, okay, I can be with me, does that make us identify that we need to make some changes so we can be with ourselves?
No, except who you with.
I said no take backs.
No. And I say that for really accept who you with, for who you chose to be with, because everybody is not going to be the same. We come from different backgrounds, totally, and we bring it together. So it's almost impossible. Me and him was raised in the same house, and we think totally different.
Yeah.
We've seen situations. I was like, how did you see that?
Yeah.
Tell me how you didn't see so and so. I'm like, dude, you was in the same room with me.
Yeah.
Like we was folding the same sheet. How you meant Guns and Roses?
Right.
But I'm saying you can be in the same place but have two different experiences.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
that's good. That's good. You've been coming up with some killer questions.
Yeah.
I really want. So I seen people put in the comments. So I want y'all to reiterate it. Would you be with
Sheila, give us
yourself?
some.
Would you be with yourself? I'm gonna say, yeah. I'll work it out with me. I'll work through it, Lady T. All right, y'all.
Here they go. It was some of them.
Yeah, they put them up there. Yeah, and Nancy and they talking about I'm a Gemini and Geminis can't date each other.
Really, Nancy?
Cancer and my name is Larry. That's what she said. Willow said I could be with understanding me, but not what he say.
Not the lack me.
Okay, yeah, y'all kind of dancing around. I'm talking about right now.
That's where you gotta hit it.
I'm talking about everything that you are. The reason I wanted to say it is because there's thoughts that you have that you don't share. There's some times where your spouse get on your nerves and you want to bust their head and you don't even say nothing. Could you be with someone that thinks like that or think like you or be like you? We all have probably been into a point in our relationship or the relationship that we in where our significant other got on our last or they hit a trigger. Can you be with that?
Mm-hmm. So again, I'm trying to go somewhere with this. So is this question posing me to be more considerate about how I am towards now how I view myself, so I can be more considerate of how I'm viewing myself to people?
I wouldn't say that. The only reason I wouldn't say that is because
I think it's kind of how you receive it.
The reason I said that is because you chose to be with me with everything that I have. So you agreed to this.
Yeah.
We good.
I love you. I don't know what the problem is. I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is because I don't see the problem.
That's what I'm saying. But I couldn't be with me. I couldn't be with me.
I don't see the problem.
You agreed to it.
That's the point. That's
you
love.
agreed to that. I know.
You can't think about life without her. That's love.
No, I can't see the problem. I don't see the stuff you saying about you.
I'm glad.
I think it's a test and you passed.
See what I said? I'm glad.
I don't get it. Y'all, I'm trying to figure this out.
We in part of our marriage, I think, in the very beginning, she was trying to get me to be like or view me the thing or react the way she would. And that's
a good one.
And that was something that, and we did this on one of our earlier podcasts, and we talked about that. And she said, I really just had to let Terrence be Terrence.
That's I love it.
And that allowed, and then my perspective of I wanted her to react the way I would want her to react and things like that. But we had to realize, wait a minute, we're complementary. And that's what God created, and that's what He wanted. He didn't want to have two Terrences. He didn't want to have two Cheryls.
Come on.
He wanted to have Terrence and Cheryl, and all of that fits. They complement each other.
That's good, preacher.
Her weaknesses are my strength, and vice versa. And there's things that she sees, I definitely don't see.
Yeah.
And there are things that I see that she doesn't see, but that makes the complement. So when we stop looking at trying to be each other, we allow each other to grow.
Straight to shout out.
And we allow those things to really emerge, and we begin to appreciate each other's individuality, and we also see how that really fits. And it clicks, and it makes it so much better. And there's so much more respect in the relationship, so much more respect in the partnership. And it's like, man, it's like that girl, you something else. Okay, let me stop.
What they say on Live a Curl, you rock my world. That's it.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make an executive decision because I know we like 30 minutes behind on the show, and we still got to do sponsor obligations. So when we go into this sponsor, Black Lady T, go ahead and do 2 and 3 back to back, and we gonna come out of it and go right into the shout out, and then that'll get us.
Y'all go crazy in the comments.
Yeah, y'all gotta go crazy in the comments. Keep it up. So let's get ready to do it, y'all. This is good dialogue. Moving Underground 9.0 Sunday edition. All right, y'all. It is official. The #1 social media podcast in the nation. We have 3 nominations this year for the Spin Awards, guys. Podcast of the Year, Podcast of the Year, and Voice of the Year. Voting is unlimited, so make sure y'all get with us and vote for us at the Spin Awards this year. Moving Underground 9.0 Sunday and Thursday edition. We'll be right back.
Moving Underground 9.0 Lady T. Go flow.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, I don't care. I do it anywhere.
Yeah.
What?
Hey. All right, y'all. We're going to do a double commercial block, and then we coming back with the shout out thing right here on the Movement Underground 9.0.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That beat. Y'all want some?
This guy's are so sad. Back in the house. It's your boy Montreal with the Mirror and Karis team, and you are tuned into the Movement Underground 9.0 with Dr. Willie and Lady T.
That's it.
That's all we gotta do. Culture Amplified presents this year's Taking the City Bash Weekend 2023, featuring KB,
KD the second, that's rapper, that's reverend. They started with Jesus, but I never left it.
Zanti, Miles Minnick,
drink, I don't cuss, I don't smoke. And everybody came and tried
Angie
to
Rose.
Pull 5 from the wind, make it run.
7 gold chains, and Bree DeBall. It's going down on Saturday, July 29th, located at New Life Assembly, 5146 Leonard Boulevard South, Lehigh Acres, Florida, 33973. This event is expected to sell out, so get your tickets now at theexperienceentertainment.com.
Feel me, worship in a mosh pit. If they want a star, I am not.
It takes a village to raise a child, but what happens if you don't have one? As a life advisor, I open my village to expecting mothers and families with young infants up to 3 months old. It is my mission to exhibit a culture that supports life before and after birth. Relationship building and community networking is something that we take pride in. We offer free resources for families who need a village. We provide a safe space for you and your baby. For additional consulting, please be sure to reach out to Lady T to schedule an appointment. Welcome to our village.
Contact Lady T at 414-999-5427.
Sometimes I lock myself up in the studio. Think about if I wasn't here, how things would go. If I wasn't married to the game like wedding rings, and the words that I spoke didn't really mean a thing, would I still give my all or would I walk away? Would I be less concerned with seeing a brighter day? What if I gained the world and they took it all away? Would I be okay? Was that something I couldn't take? Ain't never complain about what's on your plate. If your goal is to eat, that's your first mistake. Keep your mind on your craft, you'll always be great. And in order to talk, man, most of it is hate. Hey, let them hate. Take it all, never leave it for debate. Take it slow, watch the others take the bait. But still, though, you can learn from your mistakes. Keep your dreams held high, cause they can easily deflate. I'm sad. Sometimes I get lost in my...
Hello, everybody. I am Andre Lee Ellis, founder and executive director of Andre Lee Ellis and Company Community Garden featuring Cage, community agricultural growing experiences, and you are in on the Movement Underground 9.0 with Dr. Tony Whitley and Lady T. It will happen so that we can keep on happening.
That's it.
All right, y'all. I see Icy Jones.
What up,
What's up, Icy Jones? It is now time for the underground shout out theme. I put a crazy theme out there. Y'all say something about it and then we shout you out.
Oh, wow.
What you see? I'm going to do this. Hey, y'all, make sure Underground Shout Out is brought to you by the Christian Comedy Network, 5th Annual Milwaukee Comedy Festival featuring D-Rock, Brian the Wildcat Smith, M. Brown, and BLT, sponsored by Granville Business Improvement, and yours truly, the Movement Underground 9.0. A link is being put in the comments right now. Tickets are $20 for General. VIP is $30. September 16th, 2023 at Mason Temple. Make sure you get your tickets today. All right, y'all. It's time for the shout out theme. Let's get it out here. I love that y'all be getting mad at me about this stuff, but I really don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and we really don't care.
And the underground don't care.
Yeah. Three of your childhood candies have to be removed from the Hood Candy Archives forever. Which three are you removing?
This is really
Chico
good,
Stick,
dude.
Lemon Heads, Atkinson Lawn Boys, Smarties, Mike and Ike's, Pixie Sticks, Double Bubble Bubble Gum, or Tootsie Roll Lollipops. Which three gotta go?
I'm ready.
I'm getting ready to pass around. You want to go first, Lady?
At the top, what's that long thing? What's that?
That's them Atkinson Lawn Boys, the coconut.
Definitely gotta go.
Okay.
The pixie stick, it get wet. Don't let it come out. You gotta keep tearing it. Don't nobody want the pixie stick.
Oh my God.
And don't nobody want that hard old 7-chew bubble gum.
They only last like 30 seconds.
You got 7 chews and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. And the first 3 gonna take your tooth out. Look.
Go to Trinity Studio, Mr. Church. What 3 got to go? The church froze. Look like church might be froze. Let's go with Sheila. Sheila, what got to go?
Those long boys, whatever, coconut. Ugh.
Yeah.
Pixie sticks, they'll never have enough candy in it. I'm with Lady T, for real, for real. That bubble gum gonna crack your teeth. I don't care how young or how old you is. I'm good. That's
gonna crack your whole tooth.
Man, I'm out.
Icy Jones, what 3 got to go?
6 Smarties, Chico stick Smarties, and that coconut. I like a 50 stick. I'm gonna eat about 3, 4, 5 of them.
I'm gonna eat like 3 Chico sticks. Look.
Come in the studio. Pastor T, what 3 got to go?
What's that? Them long boys and then that's it with the Mike and Ike.
Mike and Ike.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of Mike and Ike?
I don't like that stuff, man.
Is that like that stuff?
No.
Who don't like Mike and Ike?
Me.
Remember your opinions are safe.
I'm kind of tossed between the long boys and the bubble gum. I might just have to take my 7 chews and just get rid of the other one. The long boys.
So the coconut boys got to go?
Yep.
Okay. Dr. Cheryl.
Some Smarties. I think I did like those Smarties. That's got to go.
Okay.
Lemon heads. Bye. And the mic.
Lemon headstone, Dr.
Mike, don't bless. Bye.
Lemon headstone.
Lemon
If Church got to come. I don't know if Church came back here yet. Monte, what 3 got to go?
I'm getting rid of the coconut chaos, whatever that is. The pixie sticks, as well as the already been chewed bubble gum they just wrapped.
Okay. What you got, babe?
Well, okay. I can't get rid of pixie sticks because that's the first thing I started pushing when I was slanging. I was a pixie stick pusher in grade school.
Really?
I saw pixie sticks. I was a pixie stick.
They said, y'all boys.
You're lying. No, before I got in the game, pixie sticks. For real, man.
What you sell them? 2 for what? 2 for a quarter?
It all depends. It all depends. It depends on what flavor you want because the red ones was the hot one. So I sold them for a little bit more than the green one. And if they did a 3 for 1, I'd give them to them for like 50 cents. When I would come on the playground, they'd be like, there go the pixie stick pusher right there.
Get out of here.
I'm with that. I understand
So
now.
I can't get rid of pixie
I feel
stick.
you.
The bubble gum got to go because it don't last that long. The lollipops with the Tootsie Roll because I do not like Tootsie Roll, so that lollipop got to go.
Okay.
Wow.
So the bubble gum, the lollipop, and I got to let the coconut things go then.
Be good with that. The coconut things. I don't even know what they are.
No, that was candy.
What? That's what I'm saying. I thought that was.
I like
Today
them,
years
though.
old.
They're good.
I've never heard of that before.
You get them in every candy store, so that was good. I found out who really know about candy and who don't know about candy.
Yeah.
Dude,
Pastor
those
Moore.
coconut things. What do they make those for?
That's got to be a Midwest thing because we didn't see that down south. So
That right there.
I ain't never seen that.
Man, they had every little candy store when you was little. That's all they sold, brother.
No, we had bitter honey.
I was shook.
We had bitter honey.
I heard you, Sheila, and I dare not put bitter honey on there. I despise bitter honey.
No, I despise that coconut stick thing. That's,
I like it.
You like bitter honey?
I like that.
Bitter honey is good.
Did you just say it was fire? Bitter honey was fire.
Bitter honey was good.
Bitter honey was bitter. It wasn't fire.
And they still sell it, y'all. 59. Well, no, they $1 now. They 99 cents. That little bag used to be 2 for $1. 59 cents by itself. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me spin it around. What's your favorite candy of all time, Pastor T?
Wow, that's a great question.
That's what we're finna pass around real quick. Then I'm finna go to the battle because I caught the show up by taking out Bless the Mic, so we good.
Right, I would say probably Hershey Symphony.
You bougie, man.
For me.
Now you making me want to go get one of them too.
Or the Giraldi's.
What is that?
It's chocolate because that's kind of our late night snack. Giraldi's.
I say that.
Giraldi's.
That's very bougie.
That's bougie.
I couldn't even name it. That's why I know what you're talking about. I was like the cheese candy.
What's your favorite candy of all time, Sheila?
Sugar babies.
That's old school.
Sugar baby.
Wow.
That's old school. I forgot about Sugar Baby.
Okay.
Icy Jones. I don't know if you froze. I hope you ain't froze. What's your favorite candy of all time?
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I like the candy apple suckers.
Okay.
Okay.
That's old school too.
Yeah.
Jolly Rancher. Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or grandmamas. Or what's the other one? What was the ones called that they start putting karma on them?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. That's what you're talking about
Charm.
too. You finna
Charm. That's what it was.
You finna make him go to the store right now. Church, what's your favorite all-time candy?
I'm going hard on them Harbro gummy bears right now.
I hate them. That's rubber.
That's all the way from Denmark.
No, you're tripping. You're tripping. Them things good.
A bubble with them.
Dr. Shaw, what's your favorite candy of all time?
I love them.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. That's up there. Monte.
Score bar.
I ain't had a score in a minute, bro.
I remember score.
Yeah, Heath and score. Yeah,
Yes.
I ain't had a score in a minute.
Yes.
I ain't had a score in a minute. What's favorite candy of all time, Lady T?
I don't do all time.
All time. It's got to just be that one.
Oh, y'all. Peanut butter M&Ms.
Them good too.
Okay. Not mad at that. Not mad at that.
Yeah.
Get them just the peanut butter M&Ms,
Yeah.
not the ones with the nuts. Look,
Nah, you don't want the peanut. You know that. No.
No, that's my first
Lady
one.
T, do you eat them in the refrigerator?
Gotta be in the refrigerator. It's a sin.
Man, you gotta put them in the refrigerator. Oh my God, you tripping.
It's a sin. In the refrigerator. It's a sin.
You gotta put them in the refrigerator.
Actually, I do. I come home, I bring it. I tell my wife it's in the fridge. Yeah,
it gotta go in. Really, it needs to go in the freezer.
When I gotta bite something and it's hard, and I gotta choose my teeth or the. That's not a deal.
No.
No.
Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a
Every time I steal his bars, y'all, I be like, man, I know I'm gonna be on the side. Gotta use them side teeth for this.
Let's do a quick poll.
outside for like 30 seconds.
Let's do a quick poll.
Okay.
Do you do your chocolate in the refrigerator or out? You got to either warm room temperature or in the refrigerator. This is a poll real quick. I want to see who the real chocolate lovers are, because real chocolate people put their stuff in the refrigerator.
Come on.
I'm just telling y'all what the truth is. That Kit Kat out of the refrigerator, Dr. Cheryl, would be so good.
She want hers room temperature.
I can't do room temperature.
I like my water room temperature, y'all. I don't even like cold water on my teeth. Okay, look.
Well, let's get to this part, y'all. I got to get to the end of the show. I didn't caught us up here. It's time for the underground battle. This is going to be stupid, dumb, crazy, because the battle this week. Get to our pictures over there, Lady T. What's up, Pastor Paris? I think I seen Pastor Hibble on there. The theme this week, y'all, is Prince versus Michael Jackson.
Oh, wow.
There is no such thing.
Yeah.
No. Look at this. They just like cousins.
Listen, I just had this debate over about 2 days ago. That's wow.
So they had to pick either a Prince song or Michael Jackson song to put in the battle. The champ is Mr. Church.
Okay.
He is the defending champion this week, and he's going against Just Mike, the real TCO, Birdman, and Lady T is in the battle, y'all. Lady T is in the battle. So let me get my stuff set up right, and let's get ready to do this here. All right, y'all.
May the best man win.
It's a strong possibility that we might get kicked off the air because of Prince, but that's all right. Y'all done seen the whole show anyway. You can always come back and watch it later. We don't care. We don't care. We just want to have the
We'll let you know if your son won or lost.
Song number 1, Underground Battle. Let's go.
Oh, y'all, Prince is coming next week, so save the day. It's what they put on the flyer. Yeah, save the day. Prince coming.
That's Prince.
It's just a real sweet battle.
I can't. It's a sweet battle. It's a sweet battle.
It's a sweet battle.
So, Lady T, let me ask you this: do that song got a shot at winning though?
No.
It ain't gonna win.
We was just introducing that they was coming, and if y'all want the ticket,
just because they ended the movie with that, like, nah.
No.
Purple Rain, one of the coolest movies ever, y'all.
It is. That's
It is.
I don't even watch movies, but I love Purple Rain.
Favorite movie.
I love they didn't bring what's the song? The Beautiful Ones. I love that. That's the song right there to me. For me, it is.
Beautiful Ones.
The Beautiful Ones is cold, y'all. I don't know. He be singing it out.
not on my playlist, y'all. Okay.
I don't have really in my playlist like that.
I got like 36 playlists,
I'm
and he
sorry.
not on none of them.
Not damn one.
You
know what?
Prince on your playlist.
So guess what? Wait a minute. Let me interject that.
Now I understand why you need the podcast. See that right there. Go ahead, Lady T.
When he told me that I was in the battle, I actually went and downloaded his greatest. So I got to take that back.
Yeah,
I got all of his essentials.
Yeah.
But I will not be playing it.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Just had to put that out there.
Song number 2.
Where's the altar? Where's the
Song
altar?
number 2. Underground Battle.
They not gonna win either, Lady T.
Nah. Michael Jackson and his sisters is coming to town.
This song is "Wanna Be Starting Something."
Want to be starting something.
That's what Lady T.
He coming to the battle starting stuff.
I ain't gonna even give no love there. That's wasting time, man.
Stay on.
So we can stay on point. Is it?
Too hard to get over.
So we over it. We over it.
So low to get under.
Song number 3, Underground Battle.
We already.
I don't know though. I don't know about this. This might win. This might win.
I mean, I love a guitar.
This might win, y'all.
All right, play this so we can see if that speaker working.
You be killing.
Turn it up. Turn it up on the guitar part.
Lady T, this is a jam.
Nah.
It is not battle ready.
The video was called too.
I told you this is a sweet battle.
Yeah, this is kind of like the Carlton battle.
We can't even do OG dance to this. Look,
Nah, this ain't gangster enough for OG right here. Like, nah.
Oh, nah.
Chris had
That's
2
it right
gangsta
there.
songs. Look,
That's the one.
That's the one.
OG said
That's the one.
When doves cry.
When doves cry.
That's what we winning with. When the doves cry.
That's what we're really talking about.
Yeah.
Song number 4, Underground Battle.
Won the battle.
That might change the game a little bit. Because we got a lot of power, Lady T.
And he talking that talk in the beginning.
Yeah, he talking that stuff.
He's like, listen, he said, I'm him.
Talk your stuff like a talk your stuff.
That scream just sticking over the head. When he did that, whatever he said, I lost it.
So this one ain't got a shot either. Oh, man.
He can't stop till he get enough.
Every time they come on here.
This is a really sweet battle.
It's a sweet battle.
Oh,
Song
yes.
number 5, Underground Battle. Let's go. I don't
Ain't
know.
none of these songs no battle. You can kiss.
That's the jam, Lady T.
We was just giving them some accolades and stuff.
Yeah, this is a tribute. This is actually a tribute.
This is a tribute
This is a tribute battle.
this ain't even a battle. This is a tribute. Nobody wins.
No, Lady T, somebody got to win. All right, song number 1, I Will Die For You. Song number 2, Want to Be Started Something. Song number 3, When Doves
Ain't nobody
Cry.
voting.
Song number 4.
They said Purple Rain. Purple Rain ain't even out here, y'all.
Nobody picked Purple Rain. That's the sad thing. Nobody picked Purple Rain. That's the problem. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, number 4, and Kiss is number 5. Monte, who you going with?
When Doves Cry.
When Doves Cry, got to vote, Lady T. Dr. T, who you going with?
When Doves Cry.
Dang. Here we go. Dr. Cheryl, who you going with? When Doves Cry might creep in here. I ain't know.
Dove.
I was getting the vote too, like that. Dang. Hey, Mama. There go Mama, y'all.
Hey,
Mama
Mama.
on here. Mama on here, y'all. Mama on
Mama,
here.
what you pick?
Mama love Purple Rain. That's who Mama. We went down. We drove down south, and that's all we listened to all the way down south was Purple Rain, brother. Mama love Purple Rain. She love that much. She love
Mama
that.
said Purple Rain. Okay. Purple Rain is number 6, y'all.
Okay, so Lady T, who you can't vote. You can't vote, but you just can't pick your song.
I'm picking Purple Rain.
Me too.
Give a vote.
I'm Butterflies. I think ain't nobody gonna pick that.
Over here.
Yes, it is number 1.
No, we changed it. That was the old script. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm picking. Butterflies.
They changed.
I picked number 1.
You been number 1.
Whatever it was.
Sheila, who you picking?
When Doves Cry.
Dang.
When Doves Cry.
I said OG. I can mix their names up. OG Williams, who you picking?
When Doves Cry.
Icy Jones, who you picking?
Gotta be When Doves Cry.
Dang.
The guitar, man.
Church, you can't pick your own song, but who you picking?
It don't matter who you picking, Church.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Church, it don't matter.
And it's
who
all
you
4
picking.
fives in there. Look, okay, so we got a 5. We got another 5, Lady T. Another
I
5,
ain't counting this stuff.
and then a 4.
But I'm not counting this.
Okay, it's a landslide.
When Doves Cry.
Okay, well,
This is the first time in history that Doves have won a battle.
It's true. That's true. So let's say who got what. So I Would Die For You. That was just Mike. This is his first time being in the battle.
Okay.
And when I told him to send a song between Mike and Prince, he sent one of his songs and said, "I hope I win." I said, "No, you don't get it.
You're not gonna win.
You're not gonna win with your song. You got to send a Mike or Prince song." So that's what he sent me. Want to Be Starting Something. That's the real TCO. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. That was the defending champion, and he is no longer the champion. Church 2 weeks on, and he didn't got kicked out. That's why he froze right now. So he is not the champ. Kiss. That was Lady T. So Lady T ain't gonna win neither.
I feel like this battle was like Family Feud, you know, when you come back on and they give you questions that's impossible for you to get to 200 points.
Okay. You start late. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. I want y'all to help me.
Exactly what you mean.
I want y'all to help me with something.
Never gonna get 200 points with those questions.
This is real serious. This is real serious content. Now, I really want to talk about this for about 2 minutes. Can we really talk about this? I believe that there's a Family Feud conspiracy thing going on here. I believe that they be typing stuff in and at the last minute and flipping it on that screen, and their questions is not culturally diverse.
I be like, what 100 people you ask? Which one?
Asking 100 white people.
Oh, go to the one in Brookfield. You really gonna? They were like, name a Wisconsin artist. You'd be like, somebody from Stone Temple Pilots.
I think they be cheating y'all for real.
This ain't fifth time on the show and they won a total of $20,000.
Win 5 times in a row and get the car, but they only win the game one time and win 20 when they could have won 100,000.
True.
And them questions be jacked up, and I think they be typing stuff in and just putting it up there, and it's something that you can never get.
Steve, that's why he keep it on the money. So you can
I think it's a Family Feud conspiracy going on.
That's a great word, but we watch that every night, and I just be like, nope, they're not gonna win. Not with that question.
No, they're not gonna win. All right, so Birdie is the new champ, y'all. Birdman won it. Bird is
him downstairs.
He said he was gonna win it. He been talking crazy for like 3 days.
Hey.
Really?
Birdie been talking crazy for 3 days. Like, I'm coming to get my belt back.
The one.
He got the belt.
He got it for a week. So Birdie,
I think he picked the category too with that one.
Yeah, he did. He they having a convocation night. So he ministered. He called and said, I ain't gonna be on the show. I'm gonna be at convocation performing. And so I tell him, I said, we're gonna let him know if he won or not. So Birdie did it. So let's get ready to get out of here.
No, let me know when I win.
Yeah, Birdie be talking quick. So Lady T, let's do this. I'm trying to get myself together here. Let's get ready to go to the last commercial block, and then we'll come back with the last word and let our mentors close us out with a word or so, and then we'll get on out of here, y'all. Moving Underground 9.0 Sunday edition. We'll be right back after word from our sponsors and the last word with our mentors right here on the Underground 9.
That's it.
Yo, I am Vaughn Mays, community activist.
I am Erica Sinclair.
What up, Reggie Smooth as Butter, B100.7.
Hey, it's your girl Eternal, straight from San Diego, California.
Hi, I'm Willie L. Hines Jr. I'm with the Housing Authority of the City of Milwaukee. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is John and Sequoia Howard of the Agape Music Group.
Yeah.
Victor Barnett, Director of Running Rebels Community Organization.
This is your girl Dana World Patterson from Foundations for Freedom, Inc. You are watching the Movement Underground 9.0 with Dr. Tony Whitley Jr. and the Lady T.
That's it.
My thesis and it was focused on the African American adolescents providing care to a loved one, because that's a gap where African American families and our Latinx brothers and sisters are providing care to their loved ones, even with lack of information, but we're doing it as a whole family.
Yep. That's true.
What's solving is the issues is stress. That's also adduced with it, caregiver burden. But this is also being connected to our youth that are considered the invisible caregiver.
I was only 17 when I started banging, infatuated with fast living, so I started slanging, trying to get the paper on the corner with my homies hanging. It's funny how chasing money will have some people changing. Let me explain it. I was raised in the church. My father, he was a pastor. My mother, she didn't work, so the kids she was looking after. Our household of 5 and 3 rooms. I wasn't with it, so I told myself, you want something, go out and get it. So I did it, copped an ounce and hit the block running. After a couple months of booming, had the block humming. Chasing cars with the promise of getting people high. If they want it, I got it. Not caring if the people die. Money is the motivation, deadly like a homicide. But I gotta get it even though it made my mama cry. Told my parents that I'm doing me, we living separate lives. Disappointment setting in, I can see it in their eyes. Then my mama said, baby, you gon' die on that corner, but I told her I'ma do what I wanna, mama, this is my life. I like getting fly every morning, getting money, bending corners, so to leave it, mama, why would I try? And I'm getting high on marijuana, sipping lean on the corner, I'ma do this till the day that I die. I dedicate my time to the corner, so I'm sorry, I'ma do what I wanna, mama, this is my life.
Yo, y'all know what it is, man. It's your favorite big brother, Mr. Church, man. And I am excited to announce that we are about to relaunch my podcast, Rhyme and Word. Now, it will be showing via Facebook Live on Mondays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you didn't know, I'm about to let you know that Rhyme and Word is where we take an artist song and we break it down line upon line, and we pull out and highlight the message that the artist was trying to convey. So listen, our relaunch day is July 24th. So y'all get ready, man, because y'all already know that Rhyme and Word is going to be crazy. We coming back with some new segments, some new things. So it's going to be bigger, better, and doper, man. So listen, y'all stay locked in. July 24th, that's a Monday at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am David Crowley, Milwaukee County Executive, and you are watching the Movement Underground 9.0 with Dr. Tony Whitley Jr. and Lady T. Stay locked in.
Yes,
All right, y'all. We into the closeout. It's time to get on out of here, but I cannot lose this great opportunity to have my mentors here, not let them have the last word on the podcast and speak into our and your lives. Moving Underground 9.0 Sunday edition. Shout out to Lady T, Tracy, Sheila, and Nancy. Can't forget Speak Easy, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me come on out. What you gonna do?
They gonna give it to us. You know the whistle. Hey, they gonna give it to us. No whistle. That's it.
You gonna make me hit my foot on this floor?
Sorry, man. Get your boot on. Get your boot.
My foot on. I got my boot on.
Y'all see his boot in the camera, y'all?
Yeah, I'm swinging it right there a little bit, but God is a healer. God is a healer. God is a healer. When I walk, I'll be like, you understand me? I just sound like a pimp.
Okay, babe.
What's wrong with you, girl? What's wrong with you? Dr. Cheryl Moore, can you take a minute or so and just give these people the last word before we sign off on tonight?
That's what's up.
Do I need to put some Fuji's on?
Yes, you know what I'm saying. You killed that.
You just took me all the way back. That was yesterday.
That was cold, bro.
I remember that.
Cold. That was super cold. Go ahead, Dr. Moore. I'm sorry.
For me right now, the heart and the passion, we were talking a little bit about education and academia before we went live. And my heart, which I'm actually launching out my consulting work around being a career activist. And this ties into the great concern for the communities of color. Specifically, I am a Black woman, and the Black community being caught off guard, and we are desperately behind in being ready for artificial intelligence and the loss of work and jobs. I'm attending forums, I'm hearing it, they're saying it. And so my heart and prayer and cry out is for individuals to get ready. Mm-hmm. Ready yourselves for the pivot, for the shift and change, and to garner up for your own. It's one thing to work to pay your bills, but to have your own business to establish legacy and wealth, and to be a part of this next gigantic movement where we can't turn back, that we're not left behind. Whether it's getting digital certificates that will eventually, prophetically speaking, and it is so already in action, going to be the new degree. It is the new establishment of digital badges and certificates that will be stackable to be the new equivalents of a degree. Yep. And we are behind. We are not taking advantage. My heart and cry for my modern day evangelical work is to cry loud so our people can be lifted. That we need to ready ourselves, get digitally informed, become acclimated with all of the different dimensions, big business, small, the word continues to be small is the new big. And to be able to birth and blossom and bloom from that realm is what's going to lead you into riches.
Wow.
Oh. That's it. What?
Dr. T?
You got that raw.
Dr. T?
I think I saw the previous comment about.
Can I just say something else, hon?
Yeah.
I also want to speak because it's on my heart with the pastors, with buildings and mortgages and payments. Workforce development is your release to relief. Partner, get into the economic stream. We don't have enough locations for classes and workshops, for certificates, fit financial literacy. Open up your doors if they're not being used Monday through Friday, and do subleasing or contracting, because it is available. They will tell you, no, do it. Step out and take that relief so that you are ready for this turn.
This is so good.
Where your whether it's your fellowship hall or something, multi-use facility, but partner there, because there's money there that does not require you to be a 501c3.
Come on. Pastor T, again.
Again. That was a lot right there.
Yeah.
We do have to get it out of this this mindset that we have to work per se for the man. We are very creative. We need financial literacy. We need business literacy. We are instinctively creative and entrepreneurs.
This is good. And
this is why schools won't teach us, because they want to keep us in this mindset of this industrial mindset. Do it the 9 to 5, do it the 9 to 5, because if they really taught us about the system of economics, entrepreneurship, finance, and politics, we'll be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because we have the mass, we spend money. We have one of the greatest, the Black community has one of the greatest spending power in the nation.
Yep.
But we don't spend it in the right places.
Come on.
So we have to be very mindful and be educated about finance, be educated about business, be educated about politics. The very thing that we don't want to get involved in is the very thing that we need. And we also have to learn, as a Black community, we need to stop fussing and complaining and start doing.
Yeah.
Stop complaining about Black politicians or Black leaders or whatever the case is. My question is, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
That's it.
Stop tearing them down. Try to find a way to support and help them be a louder voice, because a lot of times we are yelling out of ignorance and out of things that we don't fully understand. And we're taking these 15 seconds of stuff and thinking that is true when it's really not.
Come on.
And we really have to educate us. That's why this educational system, you go K through 12, how much time is spent in social studies as it relates to politics or civics? How much time is actually in financial literacy? You will find it in the suburban schools, but you're not going to find it in urban. Because if we are educated, again, in those areas, will be very dangerous, keeping us ignorant and having leaders that support white supremacy, putting a black face on white supremacy. By keeping that right there, that is going to be the status quo that we have accepted. We have to start saying enough is enough. We have to use our voice, and the church really has to get out of the freaking building. God already said, I'm shutting y'all down already anyway. You haven't been effective in the past 3 decades. I have to send a pandemic to empty your church to try to really level up. Stop it, because you're useless to the people. You're not educating my people to operate in the marketplace and in the spirit realm. And in the spirit realm. Yeah, so that's my people are lacking knowledge because y'all are keeping them ignorant. So we have to, when we start look.
No, go.
Because if some pastors keep the sheep ignorant, the sheep will always be dependent on dumb and independent pastors, because they need ignorant sheep. The last thing that many pastors want is an educated flock.
Yeah.
And can you imagine? That was one of the things that we did at Kairos. We empowered the people to learn.
Yeah.
So you don't have to come to us.
Yeah.
Come on.
You go to Jesus like us.
Exactly. You come to us as a check and balance.
Yeah.
Don't come to us to say, what did the Lord say? What did the Lord tell you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you do? Did you go to class? Did you do these things? Oh, I just believe the Lord is going to open up this door when I get it, that I'm going to get this promotion. You got a high school diploma flipping burgers with Walmart, and you saying that you were ready for management, and you don't even like your manager. You're not even obedient under authority. So why would God place you in authority? So there are some things that we need to really embrace and look at things systemically and not look at this fruits of, okay, let me stop.
No. Okay, so this one I want to ask the audience, and then we're gonna get ready to get out of here in a minute.
I just say some passages.
I'm gonna extend it just because it just need to be extended. Who from a viewer standpoint, who will be open to having a what they call it when they a townhouse meeting, a virtual townhouse meeting with the Moors, with this group sitting right here, and no disrespect to nobody. What I think I need to do is just exclusively don't have no traffic, but just put y'all on here and let's just go at it and let's just address some things. Let's talk about some things that need to be talked about, and let's hear some things that need to be heard.
Yeah.
So if you open to that, put in the comments, let's do it. I already see them coming in. I'm going to get with these two and set up a date. It's going to probably be off script of the normal day that we do the podcast, because I just want to just open up them and just let them just go. And then I'm dry snitching, because if I get them on here and I get them to talking a lot in this podcast environment, they'll just go ahead and do their podcast too, because we got people on here say, when y'all dropping the podcast, when y'all gonna do it, what y'all doing, because this is the stuff that people need to hear, guys. Yes. Monte, I seen you over here about to fall out your chair a couple of times.
So for me, I love being in the room where I'm learning.
Yeah.
So for me I was just being a super sponge, just like listening to certain things, hearing certain thoughts that I've had, and hearing them from a different perspective, different experience. And to me, and they're your mentors. So
this explains a lot.
It explains why this is growing. It explains why, and I've met you both, and I knew you were brilliant. I knew you were very nice, amazing people. I remember we went to Lady T's thing, and we all sat at the same table. But I think there's a certain energy, the same energy I met when I first. I felt when I first met both of you. It's like I'm not the church guy. There's a certain energy when both of you are together, the way both of you walk in, what you do, how you do it,
how they tag off on each other.
I'm excited about learning more from both of you, and I'll be your number one fan. I'll be tuning in, subscribing to the podcast.
Thanks, man.
What you got, Lady T?
No,
so we can get out of here. No, I want you to have something, please.
I just think
you see, I'm just trying to hang out as long as I can and get as much as I can out of them. I got go ahead, Lady T.
He's gonna drop that in episode 1. I'm telling you.
This is the pre-show. I just thank God that we're not selfish people, and we're not afraid to share y'all. We know y'all ours, like we do know that. You guys can get a piece and they'll share what God gives them, but know that we are the number one. Sorry. But no, I just thank God that you guys
are the number one. Yes, we are.
Oh, we are. Sorry. In my head.
She said that on the live. Like, nobody.
Go back there doing that podcast. What they say, take a picture, write a letter, whatever you need to do, rewind it. Keep looking at it till you get it in your shondo. That's it. But I thank God that you guys, you don't know who knows what. And then sometimes we get intimidated because y'all know so much. Or because I don't know it. Or I don't think they know. And I just thank God for everything that y'all have said. Now I don't think I ever said this to y'all. I am not with the mentors, the mamas, the daddies, all that. I'm not. We cool. I know you. What's up? But you guys have never missed the mark where I could not. And I told my brother, I said, Monte, they ain't never. I said, it's almost like when they finna call, I'm like, man, I'm scared. I'm scared what they finna say. Because it's like, I'm scared. Like, I don't even know what they finna say. And I know he ain't give us the spirit of fear, but baby, some of this stuff, like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Gotta be ready. Stay ready. And so if you are able to connect with them, trust me, you have a jewel. If you don't connect with them, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Sorry. I'm just sorry. Because everybody's not for everybody. But these people are some people that you really, really want to be connected with, or just touch the hem of their garment. If they don't get y'all, come to us. We'll do a three-way, okay?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We'll pour into you whatever they pour into us, okay?
We'll keep pouring down.
But I thank God for what they are.
I love you all. I just thank God for you all. And it should be where over years you learn this life of authenticity brings you into mutual beneficial relationships.
That's good, Pastor.
So the hierarchy that ascribes to our trauma, our need to be needed, our codependence, is collapsed, right? And because there's a certain sense of vulnerability, it's more than trust. Trust is not enough. It's to garner transparency. And that's what has happened. That's what brings in the exhortation of that power energy to not for us to impart. You have your own spirit, your own.
This is
but
good.
we have to move away from you need my spirit. Right. That you have your own being. Be your giant, right? And it's the nice thing that God says. So I'm so bold right now. This is I know it's growing. I know it's growing. It's growing, but God is calling it for maturing. It's one thing to grow, but people can grow up and never mature.
Very true.
There is a maturity coming that's calling a different cast and a different movement that's going to be like so impactful and empowering that people will call you to come on the show. And it's really not a show. It's a platform. If you've been on this platform, that has powered you up. It's another apostolic model to bring others and to release and launch. This is a launching pad for people that that's there. That's the maturing where God is trusting now to launch off others. And that's amazing. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
I'm scared to say something.
Listen.
I ain't never been scared to say it, but I know if I say it, it's going to trigger. So let me say this. Thank our panel. I know some of our people had to leave. Sheila, you can make yourself in there. Make yourself same size, Sheila, since you're the only one to stream your studio.
Someone in the comments, and I going to say someone, Mary in the comments said, do the three-way, whatever it takes. They said, I just want to get close. I'm just letting y'all know. My sister says she loved your voice and your teaching. And I just say that because just in case you don't get to see the comments, you don't know the impact that you have on people. You don't know just your presence. Presence is ministry. And just being here, people are being touched, people are being helped. And that's what it's about.
And then again,
thank you.
Going back, and I'm gonna kind of use your template with your question today, Lady T, about could, I'll be with me. These are the only people that can mentor us.
Oh my God.
They're the only people that can handle us. They're the only people that know how to talk to us, know how to care for us. And when I met Pastor Moore, he's evolved into a greater person, but he the same dude from the first day that I met him. Straight from the hip, care about you. And if I care about you, I'm gonna tell you I care about you. And if you F up, I'm gonna tell you you F up.
For real, that's what drew me into y'all. Because so many people had this mask on and never could take it off, and I could see through it. If it made sense. From day one, I remember you walking to the front. You was like, nigga, stop. I was like, he that's what I'm talking about. I was like, oh, he is. And then when I met her, I was like, we locked in. And so it's never switched up. It's only been greater. Their word has been on point. They have said some things that I'm like, really?
I mean, even tonight, what y'all said, y'all wouldn't know, but y'all know by the spirit. This whole thing is finna get an overhaul. All them boxes and stuff over there is all the new studio stuff. And I'm just not trigger happy. I'm waiting till I get every piece to changing out. But what Dr. Moore just said is real. We getting people calling us now. And watch this. No disrespect to nobody. No disrespect to nobody. The quality our interviews are going to a whole nother level. We ain't just going out saying, okay, you want to be down. There's people saying, I got 3 this morning when I woke up and saying, what do I need to do to get scheduled on y'all podcast?
Wow.
And so
meeting those criteria and knowing that's the established standard. I really feel that. I feel that release out of me right now. The established standard where you are no longer having to submit to subpar. Like, come with your A game, because the ratings, the impact, the sponsorships, where this is thy kingdom come, thy will be done. You know,
Yeah.
it's being done.
Wow.
Giving you this is gonna be daily bread.
Yeah. What happened yesterday? It just came, and I just started putting stuff in the car because the vision on how to change everything just came right there.
Yeah.
So everything for the new studio is in the car. The new stuff is here. We're gonna change everything out. We've been requested not only to get on the show, but people want to rent out the studio now.
Right.
And so now that's good. Again, you always are really, really
And
accurate.
that's so crazy. I kept seeing a keypad. Like
wow.
I kept seeing some buttons. I was like, I gotta tell Terrence.
They said if you scared, go to church. We here.
Like a whole block, a remodel of a
that's why y'all do
separate
for us.
entry. That is so crazy.
That's what y'all do, and that's why we. I like you said it's more than trust, but see, trust is proven.
Absolutely.
And see, and that's when you say it's more than trust, and we've been going through some dialogue today where God is maturing us that, we're learning that. I told her today, I said, when all of this is done, you my family.
Exactly.
When all of this is done, you
Even
my
the
ride
first
or die. When
verse.
all this is done, it don't matter who else is with us.
Exactly.
And I said, then we got to deal with everybody else accordingly to the layer of how they close us. But what we're learning, guys, is this, and be offended or don't be offended, don't matter. We're learning that we don't have time to be wasting on stuff that's trying to liquidate our lives and not do what y'all just did. We just don't got time for that no more. So you choose, what you want to do, and we got grace for mental illness. We got grace for you having cycles of drama in your life. We just ain't coming across your street with this stuff no more. And we got a different piece about us. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna help you understand how God works. Physically, this is a trying time for me. I got a mark on my eye because I'm over there doing weed whacking in my mama's house and didn't have safety glasses on, so a rock caught me in the eye. And then a couple of days later, I blow my Achilles. But this time to be able to sit and really hear.
Come on.
And not get into no pity party and watch this, be transparent with my wife to throw up this. I'm mentally struggling with this boot on right now. Help me, talk to me, and I was struggling in some other areas. And then she made some sense. And so physically, this has been challenging, but this has been the most epiphany spiritual moment I've had in a long time. Because now I can see, because watch this, the territory of people are out of the way. The distractions are out of the way now.
And we as we mature, we don't want God to have to put us in the boot or have us.
Come on, man.
Come on.
He doesn't. But he says, "I got to get your attention now."
Yeah.
I've been trying to take in the past couple of months, but you ain't getting.
Yeah.
And we have to really be that very sensitive to God, where he doesn't have to knock us down just so that we can hear.
Yeah.
And that has been a part of the problem with the body of Christ, where that, the Lord, we always hear the Lord had to tear me down. He had to keep me still. That's not a testimony. That's something to be embarrassed about.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this about you, but I had to do it. God had to give, he gave me cancer because I wouldn't listen. He's like, I got something for you.
Listen.
And it's like, you ain't got to do that to me again. You ain't got to do that to me again.
Yeah.
But we that's where, as you said, as a lot of self-reflection, that's when you have to start doing the inner work. What is it about me that had to take me to this point? I don't want to do this again.
Yeah.
I got a statement that I said I was gonna go live, y'all. I got all these lives in my head, and I got all the stuff to say. I can't get on there and just talk. Okay, like I don't know how y'all do it. I mean, just go on and go on. But I'm here and I got content.
Yeah.
And I said today, babe, I'm gonna go on live and I'm gonna say, I want to thank everybody that hated, everybody that stopped talking to me, everybody that stopped supporting me, and everybody that counted me out.
You're doing it right now.
Because if you didn't do it, I would have never, ever, ever stopped. I would have continued to give you the chance to keep hurting me and keep using me. But I am in a point and I'm in a place right now where I'm in agreements with you, and I'm agreeing with your adversary quickly.
Yeah.
I am. I thank you for the position that you took, because I told my husband I wasn't strong enough to do it. I love hard.
Yeah.
And when I love you, that means you get a lot of chances. But see, we had our limit, and I thank God for the people that did it.
Yeah.
Because I'm in agreement with you.
Yeah.
Thank you for making your choice, because it made me make my choice too.
Yeah.
Because you made yours, now I can make mine.
Yeah. In Jesus' name.
That's it. Somebody need to hear that.
I thought you was
You
gonna
got
do
them
it.
That's it t-shirts.
They coming. Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
In a row, we asking. I'm just telling you.
We talk about this last
Don't you
year.
dare.
Okay, so watch this.
I mean,
Y'all
you know what they call it,
podcast,
merch.
we'll start the t-shirt.
Yes.
This is real. We come on the podcast and display. We got a new t-shirt called
That's it.
Yeah.
With the Moors.
Yeah. And put that on there in the spot. With the Moors. Yeah. That's a show. That's it with the Moors. Okay. We gotta go, y'all. Thank y'all. I know some of our guests out of the stream, y'all said they tired, they just going on left us, but that's good.
That's it is the acronym of Determined Available Servant.
Yep.
Wow.
That's where it came from.
That's where it came from. Determined Available Servant no matter what. So that's it.
That's it. Wow.
I love it.
We learn something about each other all the time, y'all, every day. All right, y'all, we got to get ready to get out of here. Listen, tomorrow morning, we just started this. We in week number 3. We going in. Good morning, good people, with Dr. Tony Whitley Jr. and Lady T. We on for 18 minutes at 9 o'clock every morning from Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock. I'm on there for 18 minutes. Everything is on the 9. So I said 9 and 9 is 18. I ain't going to be no more on 18 minutes, and 1 and 8 is 9. So I'm going to be on there for 18 minutes. So come on, hang out with us. Whatever we dealing, watch this with teaching, transparency, and then watch this training all at the same time to give you a word to just have a good day. First fruit be holy, the whole lump is holy. You can just go with the rest of your day. And then we'll be back here Thursdays, 6:30 Central Standard Time, Movement Underground 9.0, straight P, no mix, straight potent, straight powerful, and straight people. As I always do, Lady T, you got anything you want to say before I hit this button, turn this music on?
That's it.
That's what I want there. Let's go, y'all. Movement Underground. This was a good edition, y'all, the Sunday night edition. Shout out to our mentors, Dr. Terrence Moore and Dr. Cheryl Moore. I'm going to answer y'all. Y'all said y'all wanted to get that form together. I'm going to get that together. I'm going to line up some with them. We love y'all with the love of the Lord. See you tomorrow morning on Good Morning with People with Dr. Tony Whitley Jr. and Lady T. We out. Love y'all.
Display.
Yeah. Yeah. That's grown people moves right there.
Hey, Pastor K.
What's up? No, that's First Lady K.
That's Pastor K. She's my Pastor K.
First Lady K. We want no problems.
Hey, Pastor K, send them my way. Send the problems my way. I got you. I'll be your Peter.
There it is, Peter.